And I was having him stare at the computer too. I'm like, look, he's about to do it. He's about to do it.
Testing it. All right. I think we're a little better. All right. Yay, it's good. There's lots of celebration over on Twitch. Let's see how our YouTube friends are doing. Gonna refresh over here.
I wonder if there's someone on Twitch that watches you religiously but doesn't know you have a YouTube channel.
There are. Like, people pop into my Twitch stream sometimes, and they're like, who is this guy? You know, like, is he famous outside of this, what I'm watching right now?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. Well, not yeah, but I don't know, whatever.
Dude, I got recognized.
I got boats and Bentleys, bitch.
I have neither nor.
I bought a yacht full of liquor.
Yeah, you're thinking of Kyle.
Yeah, I think we all got recognized at Modern Warfare 3.
You think?
Yeah, I got to cut half the fucking line. It's like, hey, come on, dude, get right here. I want to talk to you. Okay.
I mean, I put out on Twitter where I was going, and there was a couple people that like came. It was pretty cool. Like, there was probably like 20 people out of like the 200 people that were there. But did you guys see the video where I
is it definitely 1280 by 720? What would match with 1080? Then?
1920 by 1080.
Okay, I'll go with you then.
Yeah, I'm watching it in 240p, and it's fucking brilliant. So.
Okay. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I actually did a lot of prep work this afternoon to make sure it would go smoothly. And sometimes, you know, the best laid plans. What are you gonna say?
No, it's a new setup, dude. Obviously, you have to iron some stuff out.
Yeah.
That's how it went.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Pour me one.
Hold on, let me get some stuff quiet in the house.
I'd like to go get drunk with Blade
This
and just
cooked
play
off
Xbox
shortly,
all
guys.
day.
Fix it, you fucking nutsack, Woody. Man.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
man is.
That kid's mad. What the fuck, buddy?
Please send me a bill for all your damages. I will hook you up. We will get this. We will get this solved. Wow, all this guy wants to do is curse at me. Now he's banned. That's how we roll.
I don't have time for that shit. I gotta get my drink on.
I've got time. We'll make it go. That's what we do. Let's see. I've got that song Tonight by who is it? Hot Chili Ray in my head. I'm loving it, man. That's the best song written so far to date. It's just tonight.
Is that the one I'm thinking? Yeah, that's it.
It's been a really, really, really long week. That's something. I don't know. I wrote my own lyrics to it, so I hardly remember the real ones anymore.
Screw I Only Love You and, you know, all the classics. Tonight, that's the one.
It's like, doesn't matter. Whatever. What's going on? Hey, are you guys on YouTube seeing anything? I'm not being able to... technically, you can stream to both. I know it's been done before, and I am still ironing it.
It says live on mine, and it just has
a black screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that black screen is not the goal. So there's that.
Would you ever think about making the Painkiller ready where it's like 3 different screens and it's actually like live on instead of just you, like, you know, have everybody?
I would love that.
It sounds like a headache, though.
You see, that's...
To watch me get fucking hammered
there you
live
go.
on Twitch TV.
I think it'd be awesome to see that, like, obviously the different personalities. You know what I mean? We hear it, but to actually see them would be interesting because, like, if you were to see my facial expressions, sometimes it would be perfect. You know?
I don't know though, dude. Sometimes if they see me drinking, they'll be like, "Oh my god, that guy's a problem."
How are they not listening to you and not being like, "That's a problem"? I think they.
Right, that guy, they take his child beater shirt off and put down a bottle of Montezuma's Revenge.
What is Montezuma's Revenge? What do we got going on there?
That is the worst tequila in history. Oh.
Have you ever had tequila and be like, that's delicious? Like, it's not supposed to taste good.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's just...
Man.
Like, me personally, I hate black licorice, and I hate the taste of it, but Jägermeister gives me my favorite kind of drunk. You know? So.
Wait, there are varieties of drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Woody, for me, there's other booze, and then there's you said that sarcastically, didn't you? I didn't. I just picked up on that.
I know.
Oh.
I didn't think there were varieties of drunk.
Yeah, he's for real.
Okay. So like the Jaeger drunk, it has Jaeger has tons of sugar in it. So you know how like when your kids are really little and they're hyped up on sugar, how they're just bouncing off the walls. You have that, but you're drunk at the same time. That's the way I can like. Jaeger makes you feel like a little kid.
Yeah, and then you drank a fucking Red Bull with it, and you're like bouncing literally through the wall.
Yeah. So here's the thing. A lot of times people get drunk and they just get sleepy and then they just pass out, right? Mm-hmm. But Jaeger will keep you up in party mode, but you'll be drunk as shit.
Yeah. Taking your clothes off, doing the worm, the whole shit, you know.
Yeah. It's like alcohol meets meth. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I don't know about the meth part. I don't know.
The meth tendencies. You know.
I got you. Yeah.
You're not a meth addict, but you're acting very methy right now. You know.
Yeah.
So what's up? Is the YouTube thing working yet, or?
I'm busting my tail on that. So.
No worries.
Yeah, that's.
I believe you can do it.
I want to take this time to say, Mr. 402, buff extreme conditioning. Besides that, great game.
But buff the shotguns.
Huh? I'm not saying make it. Not making it saying make a marathon because that would definitely be over OP. But make the sprint a little bit longer. That's all.
What does the pro in extreme conditioning get you?
You just climb faster. Yeah.
That's right.
But you don't climb ladders faster, which I think is bullshit. I think that you should be able to climb ladders faster because it's climbing. You know?
I think the two or three things you actually can vault over in the game doesn't mean half a
did they not
fuck.
stick invisible walls over everything? There's invisible walls all over the place, so you can't vault over very many things. And then they also stick like random poles and like milk cartons and stuff like that around. It's just it's a big old challenge.
And I don't want to sound like because I love the game. I actually really like it.
I'm with you.
I don't want to be complaining, but like when you start the match, you bump into your teammates so much that like an opening route on search is just undoable. Like I don't know what that is, but you just bump into each other a lot. So
I'm with you there, right? Like I was actually going to make a list of things that I'd like to see improved in the game in the most like positive, come on, let's do this together way. Like
because there's a million things that are good. It's just that there's a couple things that can be tweaked, and
I'm with you. Yeah, absolutely. It's like the player collision is a big one. You know what? It bothers me that the scoreboards took a step backwards compared to Black Ops. The kill confirmed doesn't show how many kills you confirmed or denied. Really? Like, come on. Some guy goes like 24-2 in the lobby, and you really don't know his true contribution. It doesn't tell you. It's not there. Some guy, might go 12-12, but confirm like 30 kills. In the same way that if I see a domination guy go 12 kills and 12 deaths, but he captured 11 flags. I know where those deaths came from. That guy was busting his butt, right?
Yeah.
It might not look like much, but those 11 flag caps tell me the true story of how he did this game. And, these are what, like 2002, the scoreboards? The Infinity Ward hasn't stepped up since then? Come on, guys, let's...
Dude, what took 2 years to make this game? They used the Modern Warfare 2 engine. They copy-pasted guns. Did the maps take 2 years to make?
Maybe. And
I hope
some
not.
New stuff in there. There's
What's the new stuff? I mean, come on.
New kill streaks. There's some new perks. There's some
new perks. Stalker.
You're making it.
Stalker Pro.
I totally said the kill streaks. I think.
Stalker Pro. Here it is. Scrambler Pro with you increase the run walk left and right. I'm sure that was so hard to code in. It took them like 3 months right there. Come on now. Half the stuff that they probably sat around and jerked off for the first 3 months.
You know what? That's why I applied for a job. I heard that was part of the deal, and I'm like, dude, I could be a community manager. I've got this going on.
Is this the jerk off summer? Is that what we're doing? Okay.
I'm just saying, like I like the game, but they didn't do it. There was very little effort put into this game. And the bad thing is, Infinity Ward only did the multiplayer. Somebody else did the single player. So they divided their time.
I haven't played the single player. My son said it's really good. So he's 12 though. What the hell does he know?
I mean, like you all you had to do was concentrate on the multiplayer. What took you 2 years in this game?
Dude, I
Why did you
can't,
say
dude.
all the, what about the
I've never
single
made a
player?
game, so I don't know.
single
Sledgehammer
player was
Infinity
good.
Ward.
Oh,
Sledgehammer
I
did the
see
single
what you're
player.
saying.
Infinity Ward did the multiplayer. I
like
might
the
have that
opposite.
backwards.
I really don't know what to know anymore. I'm sure people think that Treyarch did theirs all by themselves, but they didn't. They worked
No,
together with
Raven helped them.
Soft.
You got to have the shotguns boosted too, man. They're all fucking shit.
No.
Yeah, it's really difficult to get it like a solid gameplay with shotguns.
Dude, the AH-12 takes 5 or 6 of his 8 rounds to kill one person. Come on now.
You know who'd be good at it?
Go
I
ahead.
bet Blade could use shotguns if he wanted to. You know,
That's my play style. You know, so
the skill set that he develops by making sure that he can get up there and knife a guy.
You got to get close to him.
Yeah, with what Blade can do with a knife, I bet he'd do even more with a shotty if he wanted.
yeah. Like back in COD 4, my play style was ghost and shotgunning. Like I was a beast with a shotgun.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but those shotguns were good though, in my opinion.
In COD 4, they weren't amazing. You know.
I mean, there's no A12.
Yeah.
You had a
you obviously
semi-auto,
have
which
to
was-
you obviously have to change your play style up. So
I want to say the semi-auto, the one that you could shoot quickly on, it had 4 rounds in it. Like that in itself is something you need to work with.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And to me, all the secondary guns, I don't like none of them. I don't like none of the machine pistols. I don't like none of the pistols.
That first shotgun is fucking a joke. Why have a fully automatic shotgun with an extreme shot limiter on it to the point where you can pull the trigger faster than it shoots fully auto? Anybody use that USA 12?
I've tried it.
It goes boom, 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 boom. That's fully automatic. It's retarded. I can shoot the semi-automatic shotgun.
Here's the sad
faster.
part: the shotgun attachment for the SCAR to me is better than the fucking any of the primary shotguns.
the thing is like they're not supposed to be easy to use. They're supposed to be difficult to use. It's a shotgun. It's supposed to win in close quarter battles, but be a disadvantage in anything longer range than that.
It loses to submachine guns.
I wouldn't say it's supposed to be hard to use. It's just supposed to be dominant in the same room and pretty much unarmed outside of it. The thing is, like, the Type 95 is a much better shotgun than any shotgun in the game. Like, if you want to hit fire and get one-shot kills, the Type 95 is the way to go. If you want to hit fire and get one-shot kills, don't equip a shotgun. The shotgun is the weapon you put on there when you want to challenge yourself. You know? That's what it seems to be at this point.
Like, I don't... I'm not talking bad about snipers, but, like, in a way, you're better off having a sniper rifle if you're new shotgunning the way these kids are able to quickly scope up, you know?
Man, I hear that. So they're saying I'm quiet over on Twitch, and I'll work on that too. All right, see what I can do.
I've always thought with Call of Duty, the snipers and the shotguns should be somewhat more difficult to use, and then if you can shine with it, then you're doing something.
Another thing, like I was playing I streamed the first time tonight, and they wanted me to use the LMG, so I used the PKP for most of the stream. Why is those guns even in the game?
Oh no, I don't know.
They have the most recoil, the slowest aim down sight, the slowest run walk, and the maps flip so often and it's so fast paced. As soon as you scope up, you get knifed in the back.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
It's like, why is this even in the game? Just take this out and give me 5 more assault rifles.
I'm hoping when I unlock some of these proficiencies on these shotguns, they get better. But, I mean, as of right now, they fucking blow.
I know Blaze said he didn't want to talk about Battlefield 3, but Battlefield 3, at least the LMGs had a spot. You had an LMG, you had a roll.
I was making a joke about it. It's like, okay, so before I make a video, I'm not going to lie, there are some times where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. I've talked about having sex with a girl with Parkinson's. I've talked about, I want to do a commentary about this Joe Paterno thing. And to me, it's like, okay, those things are totally fine. But I can't say anything bad about Battlefield 3 or sniping or I was going to talk about the difference between PS3 and Xbox. And I was like, whoa, we can't talk about that. let's talk about the baby raping and Joe Paterno. Like, it's a weird set of rules that we have on ourselves, you know?
We do, yeah. But dude, you touched the hornet's nest, man. You are fearless. You know what I'm talking about.
I stopped, like, I just didn't want to. It had to be sad, dude. It was like, because there's, it really did. Like, I get it now. Like, a person finally explained it to me the right way. He goes that, you know, Minecraft is your San Andreas, and I like playing San Andreas, and I like exploring and doing that type of stuff. So I get the whole Minecraft similar to it. But at the time, I was just like, I was just like, come on, guys, what's so special about this? I don't get it. Like, I hate seeing. The reason why I call it that because I hate seeing just butt ugly women, and all these guys are like, oh my god, she's so hot. And I'm like, I'm not seeing the same person.
Yeah.
What do you know? That
the
drives me nuts.
graphics on Minecraft are so out of date. Like, one of my new hobbies has become going to Counter-Strike live streams and asking them to mine for coal and shit like that. Like, you know, like, at what point here do you kill a pig? What is it with this? I don't really know this game. They're like hardcore Counter-Strike.
I still get tweets and YouTube messages today. Like, someone would be like, about your Minecraft video. And they're like, let me try to explain Minecraft to you. And I'm like, I've played it before. I understand it. I can't hate something. I can't hate a video game. It's just I didn't understand it at the time. So, sue me.
I just want to say this. There used to be a thing called a Sega Channel. You guys remember the Sega Channel?
Not really.
Yeah, well, it might have been more popular in the South. The Sega Channel was basically, before computers came out, there was like this thing, you get 16, 17 Sega games every month, and they alternate. Well, on there was a game called My Little Pony's Magical Castle. I remember having more fun playing that game than playing Minecraft.
My Little Pony.
That game was.
I never bashed Minecraft. I was just trying to have people explain it to me because I didn't get it. You know.
I understand where it's come from. It's a good time waster. You know, it gives you the survival feeling of like, oh, I'm a hermit. I'm gonna dig into the mountain. I'm gonna be like Mordor.
Yeah,
I don't understand why it's so popular online. Yeah, I love the videos of Minecraft when somebody builds something really cool. Like I seen somebody build the Enterprise. I seen people reconstruct entire Call of Duty maps on Minecraft. That shit's fucking cool.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I couldn't sit there and watch somebody walk around and not talk for like 15 solid minutes while he's sitting there mining fucking tree wood. And these videos get hundreds of thousands of views. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but whatever. I mean, you got to think though. There's got to be some people out there that go, "We're really watching this person play Call of Duty, and people love it." So like, outsiders, other people that do YouTube videos might look at us playing Call of Duty and going, "Why is this so popular?" You know what I mean? So it's all relative, but I just didn't.
You can camp and kill creepers. They're bow and arrows in Minecraft.
You're gonna camp for creepers.
Yeah, leave the wings to worry about his KD in Minecraft.
Dude, T-Mart's beasting in Modern. Like, for the most part, I found that a lot of guys who were crushing in KD on Black Ops, like, the bar is just lowered. Like, the new good is to beat 2. Like, I don't want to call out names, but, like, guys who previously had 5 KDs are now, like, mixing in the 2s. With one exception, T-Mart, who went all through Black Ops last year, playing with one hand and worshipping Sasha Grey with the other, has suddenly started playing, and his Modern Warfare 3 KD is like 3.5 or something crazy like that. And yeah, I don't know how that happened, but it's just.
I sent T-Mart a message. I was like, "Tie my shoe, son."
What? Why would you ask?
Oh, on the KD, I was carrying a 4 or something.
Oh, you were carrying a 4 in Modern Warfare 3?
I played some when I was a little drunk, and I dropped like a 3.8 or 3.7.
Nice.
This is like, to me, I don't know why, but like, the KD isn't as important in this game.
It isn't because it's so fast paced and so connection based. Man, if you turn a corner and you win that first gunfight, there's 3 guys behind him.
That's the.
I run it all the time.
Especially kill confirmed. And kill confirmed, my goodness, man! Like, you get 1 kill, and there's so many more right on top of you. It's a challenge.
Yeah. It's weird though, because like I will feel like when I'm playing the game, I'll feel like I'm doing amazing, and then at the end of the game, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I get the same thing. It's like,
I've had a couple of those.
I'm beast at this game. Let me see my shit.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a freaking monster in this game. 11-4, really?
I think we're accepting the. Here's the thing, like, we're accepting the deaths because it's so chaotic, we're just
Mhm.
accepting the deaths a lot. Like, we just accept them real quickly. Like, I find myself not even watching kill cams, whereas in Black Ops, every kill cam I, like, psychoanalyzed, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we're just, like, kind of accept, like, I bet if you, like, we should have, like, a KD where it's just, like, the deaths that are because you made a mistake. Because a lot of times it's just, that guy was there, and he saw me, and bam, you know? Like, it kills so fast that we just accept the deaths, and I don't know. I think it's cool, though. Kill Confirm's amazing. I love it.
Team Defender's overlooked, man. That's the other new
I
game
don't-
type that nobody seems to know.
I
That thing
don't like it
sucks.
at all.
That is boring as fuck.
Really?
Like, this
I
is
do
so
not
nuts they
like
could
it
have
at
thrown
all.
out the game.
I haven't played it, so 1 out of 4
It's
ain't bad.
oddball.
So-
It's oddball.
No, it's not.
Really?
It's totally different than Oddball.
Well, you
Like,
hold a
really?
flag. Well, it
What's
doesn't blow
oddball?
up. It
Is
doesn't
that
blow
that?
up.
Is that that Halo shit with the skulls?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, here,
just
let me
hold a
tell you.
flag
In
until they get-
Oddball, you don't even know the rules, man. Like, in Oddball, whoever holds the ball longer wins. That's the deal, right? The objective is to be the guy in possession of this thing. Team Defender is different. It is team deathmatch, except that the team that owns this flag has a score multiplier ×2. So basically your team is trying to hold this flag, and you've got the advantage of a score multiplier, killing people, but you have the disadvantage of showing up on the map, and everyone's just sitting there, raping the guy that's unfortunate. It's like holding the Sabo bomb. It's hard to do well while holding that thing. So yeah, that's how the game plays, and there's lots of teams in Team Defender. Guys are roaming in there all the time. You can't even use party chat. You have to talk with your team, and they're setting up in corners and trying to like lock it down and not let you get to the flag carrier. And I don't know. I'm finding it to be the new competitive game mode. If you want a hard time, that's where you hang out.
The last
I
game
played
in
3
it,
on the day, and we crushed all of them. And I was playing with people from the stream. It was like 7,500 to 1,100.
Playing with
It's like-
people from the stream, you make it sound like they're like random jacket. Like I gimped myself by playing with people who are so into Call of Duty that they watch videos, study it, and hang out and watch
Yeah.
live streams. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like you were playing with a bunch of 8th graders who have like just picked up the game today. No, these are early adopters. These are like YouTube fans. These are serious COD people going up against regular people.
my last Team Defender, tell you how it went. My last death, this kid shot a fucking rocket, the first little rocket launcher, hit my teammate in the face with a headshot and got a quad out of it. And I just threw my controller down, didn't even play no more.
We went
I
up
got one
against
more.
a team that was like organized and had strategies. They had they were all running Jug, and they would like call it in and they'd put a Juggernaut holding the flag, and we'd sit there, you're trying to kill a Juggernaut, which is already something that gets you crushed. Meanwhile, they're holding the flag and just beating you down. Well, it's a fun game mode. People know what they're doing. Riot Shields are getting used a lot. Riot Shields are a viable strategy in Team Defender.
Do you think that if once they start up like the game battles, is that going to be a game mode that they're going to be playing?
I doubt it.
Or do
It'd
you-
be nice, but
Just because game battles is so fucking slow about incorporating anything new.
I mean,
know,
do they? Go ahead, Wings. Go ahead.
mine's something different because it's along the lines of what Woody said with the Juggernauts. I find myself taking more losses this game than I ever have in Modern Warfare 3. Let me go to a statement of fact. It took me 2 weeks to get 20 losses on Black Ops. I have 27 2 days after it comes out. I'm talking about.
But
I'm talking.
you like to slow the game down and break it down so that you're in control because you don't have the greatest
I'm
connection.
talking
so you
about, I'm
can't.
running with beasts, like I'm like Dr. Chiz, like the whole nine. Is motherfuckers
Yeah.
that crush in Call of Duty, and we're sitting here losing games. And it's like
What's the game type?
domination mainly. We can't seem to win that game type.
Man, we don't lose this game. Like I played 54 matches now, and I haven't lost a one of the fucking on domination. My only actual loss now is that Team Defender. Yep.
Woody?
Yes. Losses? I'm sure I've got
Yeah.
plenty of them. I don't even look. Who cares?
I mean, but have
Yeah.
you not noticed you're losing more games than any other Call of Duty?
I've been live streaming so much that, wins and losses, I'm probably 50-50 or something. Yeah, in Black Ops, I kicked off Black Ops for the first 6 months playing with my friends, and my win-loss ratio was high. I don't know what it was. I think it peaked at 5 and then, trailed down to 3 as I played solo so much. Or maybe it peaked at 4 and trailed down to 3.5, something like that. In Modern Warfare 3, I play alone a lot, and I play with the stream, and, the I'm just rolling with good players. You know, it's
I-
win some, lose some.
Someone told me I have the second most throw knives in the world, which I think is pretty cool.
Nice.
And I have almost twice as many confirms than I do kills and kill confirmed.
How you check this stuff?
The leaderboards. I don't know how you check the throw knives. Just someone just tweeted that at me. But,
Is that Call of Duty Elite that I never can get to work?
I don't know.
That's tough.
I mean,
is that
let's be
supposed
honest.
to work? Were they serious about that? I don't know.
I didn't buy it to check stats. I bought it for the map packs. You know, because I knew I was gonna get map packs anyway.
Call of Duty Elite to me at this they did not get it done on time, clearly, and they're not telling anybody. So yeah,
It's kind of sad though. I'm a top guy. When somebody pays for something, a service, and it don't work, that shit pisses me off.
But I think most people aren't paying for, like, you didn't purchase this with the whole idea that you wanted to, you know, compare stats with people on Facebook. Like, that's not why you bought it. You bought it for the maps, I'm assuming, right? Or did you really want it for...
I wanted it for the stats.
You wanted it for the stats, okay.
I wanted it as a package because that's what they marketed it as, you know? They pumped it up.
Let me say it like this. If you bought a game tonight, Blade, let's say you go get Skyrim tonight, and you put that bitch in and say, well, the game's not quite ready yet. In a week, we'll have a patch waiting for you. You want your fucking money back, right?
Yeah. You put it in those terms. If you use logic, sure. Yes.
Because here's the thing.
I agree with you, though.
I paid $50 two times, so I paid $100 for Elite. And I've gotten exactly zero for my money thus far.
Wings, doesn't it kind of hurt every time we go buy a major Call of Duty that we have to buy both?
Yeah, it does suck, doesn't it?
It sucks.
I'll see how much money I've got in Modern Warfare 3 right now. I paid $225 on Xbox, and plus $50, that's $270. Then another $110 for PlayStation. So I got about $450 into Modern Warfare 3 already.
All right, what do you mean 225? What was the first 225?
I'm buying the game early.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even count that in. Why was there such a hoopla about the commentators getting it early? We got a lot of hate just because we paid extra and were fortunate enough to get the game early. Like,
I got that last year too. I didn't pay any attention.
There you go. Yeah,
YouTube works. YouTube
People
now
jelly.
Streams. I present to you dual streams. We got it done.
Uh-oh.
That's right.
Refresh.
That's right.
Refresh.
Go ahead and plug away at that. What do you? Oh no, we've been streaming for a while. This isn't the pre-show, is it?
I think it is. We didn't do that like hello thing. I didn't start the recording. It's all this time. I have been on Twitch. I've been on YouTube. I've been changing settings. I've been messing around. I present to you the dual stream. I am
a Kimbo stream.
A Kimbo stream. That's right.
Yeah.
There's a sense of relief here. I have been failing for the last, good Lord, 33 minutes trying to get this stuff to go. And
double stream confirmed.
And now we have. Hold on a minute.
Well, while we're waiting on Woody, you guys want to talk about Ernest Lee?
What's going on with Ernest Lee?
Look, he's number one in the world in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
This motherfucker got 17,000 kills already. 17,000 motherfucking kills.
That's crazy.
I think it took me my entire PlayStation playing career in Black Ops to get that much.
Get this party started, guys. Fuck yeah.
What you putting on? What is it? What is it?
Ernest Lee is fucking around.
I'm down, Cal.
Oh yeah, here we go. You guys ready to start this show?
Oh yeah.
Wings, you got your
buddy.
intro? You got any thoughts in your head?
Yes, I do.
All right. You want me to count down, or you need another second?
No, good. We go. Let's go.
All right. No one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, everybody? And it's your boy Wings of Redemption, and we're back with Painkiller already on dual streams this week. And all I got to say about that is Ernest Lee's a bitch. What's up, guys?
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Number one player in the world.
I can see Wings playing basketball like, fuck Michael Jordan, man. This is some bullshit.
I'm going to trip that motherfucker up when he goes into paint next week. I'm gonna foul the shit
So
out
can
of
you
his-
explain? Can you explain the Ernest Lee situation just so people don't think we're crazy?
Oh, we're not hating on Ernest Lee.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Ernest Lee has simply devoted the last 3 days of his life to playing Call of Duty, and he is now rewarded with a #1 spot on the leaderboard and the #1 kills.
I think Juice is 2, right? Aren't the or 4?
Juice is 2.
Juice is
Juice
2?
was 2. At release, Juice was 2. So
Hey, I'll look for you. Yeah.
I looked, and I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty sure I was 2,607th at one point. So Gommel, bitch, get on my level.
Yeah.
Second most throwing knife.
Juice is 4 now. Yeah, pass.
Man,
That's awesome.
for people who are just tuning in, forget because I just started the recording. If you're listening in your car, I spent the last 33 minutes trying to get my Akimbo live stream cooking. I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and I have this huge sense of relief. Like I got it. There were people cursing me out in anger and frustration for half an hour now. This "F you, Woody, you suck," and that adds a little bit of stress when you're trying to debug something. So yeah. Now we got this. Now we know what we're doing. It's up. You know,
I feel your pain.
Have you ever tried to I don't know, get your car started while 10,000 people curse you out because it's not fixed yet? It's just,
So what the fuck you doing, Woody?
yeah, what the fuck
I
is
told
wrong
you
with
to
you?
replace this hunk of shit last week. Look at your ass
You
now,
suck.
standing out in the cold.
No, why isn't it started yet? Why not? It's been 30 seconds since I last asked. What's done? What have you done in the last 30 seconds? God damn it,
Yeah.
you! This is hard. But now it's working. I've overcome
you're like
your criticism.
on the fly scientist. You're just trying to test every variable possible.
Yes,
Those
but
writing
I'm Bill Nye the Science Guy with thousands of haters, just throwing tomatoes at him from the background. That volcano
Our
will
fans
never
are-
go off. It's
Hey, YouTube fans are ruthless too, man.
Yeah,
When they
make
do
the
the
fire
when they
go
do
out,
the
Bill.
surgeries and they have the people that witness the surgeries above hand. If they were
Uh-huh.
YouTube fans, they'd be just it would be bad. They'd be throwing shit.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon gay.
right.
You noob surgeon! I did 5 surgeries last week without even
You got a
thinking
C+
about
in
Is that the
anesthetics,
best you
bitch.
got, bitch?
it. I know no one's gonna listen to this, but come check out my surgeries. You know.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's so perfect. Right. I know no one's actually going to read this or see this, but I want you to know I do the best surgeries on YouTube, or whatever. St. Mary Magdalene's Hospital for the Blind.
I can do open heart surgeries one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want to criticize that boob job you're doing, but the racks that come out of my office are better than the racks that come out of your office. That's. All right. So you know what? I've got a question. Let's go with ONLYUSEmeBLADE. We'll start with. You ready?
Oh boy. Okay.
Right. Under what conditions did you first leave your house? Right, you're growing up, you're becoming a man of your own. What was it that inspired you to get out of your parents' protective roof and strike out on your own? What do you got?
You mean when I first moved out of my parents?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was your dad imposing a 9:30 bedtime until you got your ass out of his house? What inspired you to move into your first apartment or home or whatever it was?
I was just burnt out on parents. It was actually it was my stepdad and my mom, and stepdad was a punk and did not enjoy living there anymore. And so once I turned 18, I got my own place. I was actually living in my own place and going to high school at the same time, which is kind of cool.
Really? Because you were just pulling too much tail. Your dad was being a punk. He didn't like the day and night women coming by. So you got your own apartment in high school?
Yeah, I had a really, really good job. And it was I don't know, I didn't want to be living at my parents' house anymore. And
I wouldn't call drug dealer a really, really good
Yeah,
job.
I was gonna say that McDonald's is not a job you can support a partner on.
What really, really good job did you have?
I can't really say.
It was drug dealer! Dude, it was! That was it! That was your really good job. No
That's
wonder
what-
you were
Have a
17.
mouth.
No, I used to
That's
sell
where the
knives.
math came from.
You used to sell knives?
Yeah, there's a company called Cutco, and they make really, really, really good knives. And they would
Kitchen
have high
knives
school-
or manslaughter knives?
kitchen knives,
Okay.
like cutlery sets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was 17, I had gotten the summer job selling Cutco knives, and I was making really good money at it. The most baller set of knives they had was $2,000, and then the set that I sold the most of was like $700 set of knives, and it's really good stuff. You know what I mean? Like the scissors that come with it can cut a penny, and I was making really good money. Like I basically got up to the point where I made like 50% of all my sales. So I was at that time. I thought that, as a young kid, I thought that was really good money, and I had enough to move out, and I was like, peace. So
ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Get it?
I did sell knives, yeah.
Your love of knives started early. Let's Wings. Under what conditions did you leave your house? Did you decide to bid your parents farewell? Like, how did this go?
When they started wanting me to pay 70% of the bills.
Ouch.
I mean, I was pretty much living at home, paying the light bill, the phone bill, the house payment, the whole. I'm like, I can do this by myself. Hey, look here, peace.
And that's it?
That's it.
Pay your own bills, bitch. That was your goodbye.
Would you have stayed if they had like a Sandy Ravage line?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd be live streaming from the basement.
That's right. Wings would still
leave, Mom. I don't want to move out. No.
What are you cooking tonight? Porch house rice and tomatoes? Sweet. I'll be in the basement.
Yeah. I'm streaming, Mom.
Yeah.
That YouTube allowance money? What up?
Man, I moved out like twice. The first I was going to college, right? Which was not like, an act of defiance or anything. It was just like, time to get out, go to school, do your thing. And then I like came home. I went to college for 2 years and I started going to night school, and that was just intolerable. Like suddenly I had rules in my house. My father controls what TV show you watch. That's just the deal. Like, it doesn't matter if you've been watching your show for 45 minutes. He'll walk in, remove the remote from by your side, put on CNN, and those are the rules of this house. Just cope with that. And I swear, I think the remote control was like a 75% of the reason I left. I'm like, I get my own damn TV. This is going to be me. I'm going to be the man in my own home, and that's that. And so now I have like several TVs, but I don't control any of them. So that's how it goes
one
down.
behind you?
Dude, you check my Netflix instant queue, and it's filled with like SpongeBob and like we'll have dinner, and my wife will be like, "We all enjoy Sister Wives." I'm like, really? You think I like watching this Sister Wives bullshit? Like, when I'm alone, I don't choose this, but you do. We are clearly watching your show, and
I would so watch Sister Wives if like the wives were hot. Like that sounds amazing.
Dude, it's not. Like, it's just a bunch of, like, girls complaining against each other, and you'd think, like, a guy with 4 wives would be ballin'. You'd think this guy with all these wives would be like, yeah, this is how I roll. I am so attractive that these women would prefer 1/4 of me to any other guy. Like, that is what I imagine him to be. But no, instead it's just some guy who, like, shamelessly holds his head low and says, like, yes, I'm sorry. I'm not the man that I aspire to be. I apologize for like stupid things, for getting groceries, picking the wrong dress for someone. He's sitting there apologizing for all kinds of crap, and it's like, God, you're freaking.
What if? Okay, so women when they hang out together like coworkers tend to link their periods up, like they kind of synchronize their periods a little
goodness
bit.
Gracious, is that even true? Like I have heard it's true, but they're like, I trigger her. And she triggers them, and like I hear this, but it's like, dude, this thing lasts a week. Of course, there's either overlap or this I triggered her concept. Like, you'd be odd if you could have, like, 3 people around and not have any overlap. If you're going to spend a quarter of your life doing this, that's my thought on the thing.
Yeah, I just want to put this out there where we're talking about stupid shows that women watch. Housewives of anything and fucking Army Wives. Fuck those shows. I don't care about Housewives of fucking Iowa or fucking... You know what show I want to see? Housewives of West Virginia.
House Husbands. Let's watch that.
I want to see Housewives of West Virginia. And I want them all to be in trailers.
Uh-huh.
I so want to see House Husbands. That'd be awesome.
Can you make a living as a dentist in West Virginia? Like, is there a viable career there? Like, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's no reality shows about dentistry because that just sounds boring.
Hey, all right, Redneck, new topic. You ready for this?
Do it.
All right. So, of all the dolls that girls play with, right? Like Barbies, Bratz, or whatever dolls that the girls have, SpongeBob, who knows? Which of these dolls would you most want to have sex with?
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. I don't. Ooh, that's tough. That's fucking tough.
What are the dolls of choice?
Well, I think
Barbie,
you have,
obviously. Come on now.
No,
it requires
no,
a little
no,
bit
no.
of doll knowledge. Barbie's a prude, dude. Toss her out the window. I need a
Yeah.
I need a doll that can
I
get
want some
down.
rough. Yeah, I want some rough bitch in the sack. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, strawberry
You want-
shortcake.
Nah.
You're going the wrong way, dude. No. Like,
No.
here, let me get this started, right? Like, the Bratz dolls, like, okay, so they're pretty freaking messed up with the gigantic heads that they've got, but you know Bratz dolls get down. You know Bratz dolls are down for, like, you could pick up 2 or 3 Bratz dolls, you know, for one night of good time, because that's how Bratz dolls roll. You could pick up, who is, the squirrel from SpongeBob? She looks like she'd be cool, and I've never like experienced anything like that. But
Sandy, I
it's
think her name is.
Sandy, yeah, Sandy from SpongeBob. That doll, you know that.
She got that bush on her, son. She got a big old
Yeah,
bush.
got some-
What the hell is wrong with you guys? That's like, so you didn't have that kind of
Oh,
thought. And,
Dude,
Like, you-
Sandy is like a person on the inside. You're just freaking squirrelist. That's the deal. Like, you've got some sort of racism inside of you against squirrels. If you would just, like, open yourself to
I'm a
other
cartoon
experiences.
racist. I have cartoon
Yeah, I'm
racism.
sort of wondering this. How would you get your dick sucked by Sandy? She got those big ass squirrel teeth in the front.
You'd hold. Look,
That is
you'd
a
grab her by her
challenge.
fucking teeth and kind of come in from the side. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, you know,
You'd have to
the
be
proper
cheek punching.
technique on this is you put your
Yeah,
tongue over your
Billion
bottom
women-
teeth, and you
there's like
put
a
your
billion
lip over
women in
your
the
top
world.
teeth.
You're venturing off
She
to
could do
this.
that. So, all right. So,
I'd fuck a brat.
a brat. You know, I'm not going to disagree with your decision there. I think brats know how to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
brat-
Teddy Ruxpin a male or a female?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah.
He's a
I think
teddy
if
bear.
If you were to get head from it and just pull the cord and it vibrate on you, that'd be pretty awesome. Like,
Oh.
but if it's only if he's a female or if she's a female, is it female or male?
I'm pretty sure Teddy Ruxpin's a guy. I mean, I think
There's
his name is
no
Ted.
female knockoff. Like, Pac-Man had Miss Pac-Man. Was there a female?
If his little,
Oh?
if his little boy Joe Paterno would be on that shit.
Oh, get off.
Someone in the
Yeah.
chat just wrote, "Fucking squirrelist, unsubbed." See, that's what you get. That's what you get for passing judgment on Sandy. She and I are tight.
I don't even know who that is.
Sandy is the girl squirrel from
Oh my
SpongeBob
God.
SquarePants.
Dude, I'm 28. I've never seen SpongeBob.
Get the fuck out of here, Blade.
You said we're talking about
I don't
dolls
have
and cartoon
I don't-
characters?
I don't have any children, and I'm
Oh.
28 years old, so I don't need to. I watch some Adult Swim, but I don't watch like current day kid stuff.
Wings, have you
Come on,
picked a doll that you'd get down with?
Yeah, Jessica Rabbit.
Hell
Well
yeah,
done.
I'm
Yeah. All right.
fun.
Oh, this
fuck-
proves
I'll
my
fucking-
theory. See,
I'll go that.
Blade is totally down for the rabbit, but you mentioned squirrel, and all of a sudden, it's weird.
I didn't even know who the squirrel was. Sorry.
I'm gonna link you a picture of the squirrel.
Hey,
right
some
now.
of my best friends are squirrels, so I'm not a racist.
Yeah.
I love juice. Caught you at the Klan rally, but one of my best friends is black, so it's cool.
Here you go. There's a big ass link in the chat. There you go, Blade.
That's good podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never understood about SpongeBob. They have to drink water.
They do, and they have fires.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
I've
I mean,
even seen them with swimming pools, underwater swimming pools. Like, what is that, sulfur or something? Like, what the hell is that? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give SpongeBob a 1 on a scale of 1 to 5 for realism. It's just not doing it for me.
Subpar.
Yeah, it's subpar, really. I think that SpongeBob is about as realistic as Modern Warfare 3. That's just how I'm going down with
Did
that.
you see that Patrick sleeps under a fucking rock? Come on
Yes, yes. But I don't even know where starfish are supposed to sleep. That might be like reasonably viable, but the pineapple under the sea thing, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. That doesn't seem like that should
That's
be.
what you're calling bullshit on? That one thing?
now. Yeah, but boats have
Out of
fucking-
all the hypotheticals, that's the thing you're saying. Nah, I don't believe this one thing. Like, come on.
Right.
Bullshit.
Exactly. And I don't know how Squidward operates a cash register without fingers. That and the pineapple, this is not cutting it for me.
Yeah.
Was Jessica? Was Jessica Rabbit even? I don't think she was even a rabbit. I think it was like a woman. Like,
No shit.
yeah.
Did she have rabbit ears?
No, she just took on the last name of Rabbit because.
Yeah, but she was made into a doll.
Roger. She
Yeah,
was.
she was
made into a doll. Okay, well. You
Yeah,
didn't say
right.
that.
She's a
There
cartoon
wasn't
character
really,
made into a doll.
there wasn't a furry requirement, but the fact that you think that there is one is telling. We're like, hey, you can have like any doll. Who would you do? And you're like, huh? Was she a furry? Because if not, then I'm gonna keep on. How about Teddy Ruxpin? How about I see you're gravitating toward the furry dolls. We can get you My Little Pony.
I like how I have no qualms about getting head from Teddy Ruxpin as long as it's a female.
Yeah, that's the thing that's going wrong.
Yeah.
Who's kind of curvy?
Girl, and she has to be of legal age.
You know who's got a
what?
curvy little sexy thing going on that I bet knows how to get down? Smurfette.
What about the nurse from Animaniacs?
Aren't they children? Dude, how sick are you?
The nurse from Animaniacs. Come on now.
I don't think-
Hello,
you're completely-
nurse.
You're completely normal. Sorry. We need a new topic because this is just weird.
All right, you need a new topic? I came prepared, baby. Tonight we're bringing on... What? Let's go with this. I'm going to say redneck. What's your worst nightmare at the moment?
Man, the other night I woke up and I thought I was drowning, and it was like I was drowning in fucking puke. And then I woke up, and my kid had puked next to the bed, so it's kind of weird to wait. The thought of being asleep and you're thinking you're drowning in fucking puke. It's crazy.
That's just awful. That's just awful.
Oh, it's crazy. It's like
Were you in like a pool and there was puke in the pool, or
it was like I was laying down flat on something and I was like trying to fucking get up, like out of this shit, and it was just nothing but fucking puke everywhere. But when I woke up, the fucking crazy part was my youngest son had threw up in the bedroom
yeah?
and just fell asleep on the floor. That's crazy.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny if the kid thought about being super duper drunk when in his dream, and then you thought about puke in your dream. That'd be a switcheroo.
I actually had a nightmare recently, and so here's the deal. I've been live streaming a lot. I live stream like 3 or 4 times a week. Oftentimes gameplay. One of them at least is Painkiller already. Well, one of them at least at maximum is Painkiller already per week. And I had a nightmare that I picked my nose and didn't realize I was live streaming, and like the whole world came down on me, and it started becoming like a meme that went big on Reddit, and yeah,
you picked your nose?
I'm scared to death. I'm gonna be on like camera picking my nose and just like getting ripped apart on Twitter and Facebook and for the rest of my life until I retire in shame. Yeah.
All right, Woody, here's the situation. Let's say you know that tomorrow that there's not going to be any more YouTube or live streaming. None of this is going to matter. So there's no consequences, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your wife comes in and starts like, brushing your hair and doing all that stuff. And you think you can get it on with your wife, and would you leave the stream going?
No. No. That's
Come on now. Yeah, you would.
Come on, bro.
Why would I stream it? No, dude. I'm a jealous guy, man. Like I'm a natural monogamist, and like you guys don't get to see that. That's just for me.
Woody punches people in the face when they're in the bread aisle.
Like yeah, it's like I don't share, man. Like I'll tell you what. So a sub wrote to me recently and said that when his girlfriend goes to the gynecologist, he gets jealous of that. And right, he's like, this is something that's supposed to be just for me, and there she is, like spreading it for like some other like doctor guy, and like on one hand, I realize that he's completely freaking insane. That like his girlfriend isn't wanting to do this; she's just kind of getting a checkup. This is something that girls do. On the other hand, like I kind of empathize with him. I'm like, yeah, that's just for me.
I'm so using that excuse if I ever get caught like banging someone's girl. I'm like, I'm a gynecologist. What's up?
So yeah, no. So I would not share that at all. It's all about for me. That's how that goes.
Okay, let me rephrase it. You're halfway through, and then you realize, do you stop the stream?
I
Mm.
don't know.
Do you take
Nah.
suggestions from the stream?
Fuck her in the ass.
Yeah.
You say-
Do you run ads in between you switching positions? Like, how do you do it?
right. That's how we go. That's right. We're just
Definitely
like,
have to run an ad.
You want to get
Like,
on top?
pull out,
Okay,
swap.
/ commercial.
right. You want to get on top? Hit him with an ad. Here we go, baby. It's coming. It's coming.
You want to see me lick it? Okay. Hit him with the ad.
Wings of Redemption. You have a worst nightmare?
It's kind of stale compared to your guys, but I do have a worst nightmare,
What do you got?
and it's really stupid.
Mine was too.
This happened a couple years back. My main vehicle used to be a 2002 Silverado.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 4-wheel drive, and it kind of looks like a 4-wheel drive. And I dreamed that somebody took my truck and pimped it out and lowered it to the frame sits on the ground. I was so fucking mad. I remember waking up fucking mad.
Your worst nightmare is that your truck was lowered?
Yeah.
You got pimped out with some rims.
Because I can't stand the way there's fucking little airbag
Oh my
trucks look.
god.
That's pretty vindictive. Think about that. If someone were to be like, fuck you, I'm taking your car, but I'm only going to take your car, but I'm going to, like, modify it in ways you don't like. You know,
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna put some like smaller rims on there and lower it, and
That's like, I took your girlfriend and made her get a breast reduction. What's up? You know, it's like...
That's awesome.
I
Blade,
don't
you got
know,
a
that's
worst
just-
nightmare you can share?
It always stuck with me.
a worse, like, out of what time span? Because I had, like,
I'm thinking one that's currently, in
I haven't
your-
had any recently. About 6 months ago, I had a nightmare that I was driving and I ran into a tree and died, and then I woke up.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty bad.
Billy, you
Yeah.
drive a Cadillac. You drive a Fleetwood Cadillac. You roll the tree over. You got a steel frame. Come on
Yeah.
now. We gotta have believable dreams here.
I'm sorry, just how the dream panned out, bro. I died in my dream, and I didn't go, wait a second, this is a pretty safe car. I don't know, I just woke, and then I woke up. You know what, though? This is interesting. Like, so I was really freaking out about it, and I was actually, like, on Twitter about it when it happened, and I looked up on, like, someone told me, they're like, did you have a ham and turkey sandwich? And I had a ham and turkey sandwich the night before. And apparently, like, something in the turkey or something in the ham, when released in your body, and then after you eat that, go to sleep, you'll remember your dreams more. So there's actually scientific studies on it. Something about the turkey or the ham or the combination. I don't know, but
All right,
All right.
new topic.
yeah.
All right. You guys can chime in with your own topics as you want, but here's
I'm
About
just
the Joe
waiting.
Paterno stuff.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
All right. Joe Paterno stuff. Blade,
Let's let
can
Blade
you?
start it off.
Yeah, can you set it up,
I'm
Blade, and
alive
let
and
us
you
know
are,
what the
boy.
deal is?
So Joe Paterno has been coaching at Penn State University, head football coach for 46 years.
Too goddamn long.
He's old as shit, old Italian dude.
81.
Back in about 2002, his defensive coordinator was having sex with little kids, basically raping little kids, molesting little kids, and he had a problem with it. He was doing this, and a couple times, or one time that we know of, he was actually doing it on the campus, like within the sports facility. And people walked into the showers while this was happening, freaked out, told Joe Paterno. Joe Paterno told the athletic director and the president of Penn State University what was going on. Joe Paterno didn't witness this, but he was told this and sent it up the line. Well, now that all this stuff's coming to light, like the guy has actually got arrested for child molestation, and there's a whole court case about this. Joe Paterno was going to retire. He was just like saying, okay, I'm going to retire at the end of this year. But Penn State University fired him because they said that he has a moral obligation of when this happened. They feel that he acted immorally because he didn't go to the police. Like, he should have done more.
What happened to the athletic director in this? Did he keep
Fired
working?
as well.
Fired.
So they fired him.
The president's gone too.
Yeah. The president, the athletic
Did he
director.
get fired at the
and-
time? Did they drop him like right away?
Matt,
No, this is like 10 years later. You have to think this is about the incident's about 10 years old. He's just now, now that it's come to light.
So the athletic director has been there for the last 10 years.
Yep.
I have a question. Why didn't the person that called him butt fucking a 10-year-old go to the police instead of go to the head coach?
You know the sad part, dude? The dude that saw it is like a 20-something-year-old fucking ex-football player.
No, I mean,
I'm sorry.
That's
if I'm
more
25 years old, no, if I'm 25 years old and I walk through this by the showers and see some old fucking man butt sexing some 10-year-old kid, I'm gonna go beat his fucking ass right then.
Yeah, it's going down. It's go time.
I would probably beat his ass right there. But like, look here, I'm going to my truck. You better be gone by the time I get back. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's coming down so hard on Joe Paterno, and the thing is if you thinking that he should have done more, he wasn't there for the incident. He got told about the incident, and then he went to his superiors about it and kind of kept it all within the university. Now, obviously, rape of a kid is a horrible, like the worst possible thing you can do. But he wasn't there for it, and he kind of kept it, like he did what he was supposed to do, and but he didn't call the police. So now he's being made out to look like the bad guy. But you can't have that opinion because people think I'm like pro-rapist if I feel that way.
Dude, I don't think I don't think you're pro-rapist, but I am going to hold that anti-squirrel thing against you for some time.
Yeah.
You came out on this show. You heard it here first. He's squirrelist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to go ahead and say that right now we're beating all of Machinima's live streams.
Stop.
Pineapple.
Throw that shit out there, Wings. It's fucking sad though, cause look, here's what got the old man fired. They told him don't come out, don't fucking talk. And here Joe Pyle's like, fuck you, I run Penn State, goddammit. He comes out and says all this stupid shit like, well, I could have done things a little different. Wham. Then he's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and all this bullshit. I'm like, he thought he's running the whole fucking show.
I just think you need to do, here's the thing, it's not illegal not to report that. Morally, we all have our opinions on it, but it's not illegal what he did.
It is against the law.
Yeah, I think it like this. Why does he even under his thing?
Yeah.
The kid that saw it should have reported it to somebody other than the fucking head coach.
Yeah.
That's against the law. When you see somebody getting fucking raped, and you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna look the other way."
But he didn't see it though. He didn't see it.
Not Joe Pa. I'm talking about the guy that witnessed it in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, it should have never got to the point where Joe Paterno was involved until after the fact.
Yeah.
The motherfucker should have got busted right there, and the kid that witnessed this and that turned it in should have done something himself. Needless to say, it didn't turn out that way. I don't think Joe Paterno should be like the head of all, the head of all shame here and just be like, I mean, he were fucking the kid. Some sick-ass fucking defensive coordinator was fucking a kid.
Yeah, that guy
should be tied to a fence.
Less attention. Yeah, that's... But did Joe do what he was supposed to do? Was Joe supposed to keep it in the family? Like, hypothetically, right? Let's say that I'm a priest and I saw another priest, doing some kid up the butt, as priests are known to do. And I told the cardinal and left it there. Would I be covered? Would I have done what I'm supposed to be doing?
Not in my mind.
Like, there is something going on there, right? There is, like, his job
do you have any siblings, Woody?
I have a brother.
How old's your brother?
He's 2 years older than me, so 7,002.
Okay, so let's just say for the sake of argument, someone you've known for 30 years, because Joe Paterno knew this defensive coordinator for over 30 years. Mm-hmm. So same situation, you're in the priesthood, but it's your brother, and your brother is doing the fucked up thing, having sex with a little kid or whatever. Do you report him?
My brother? I beat his ass first.
He'd probably catch a horrible ass whooping.
Yeah,
I don't think I could report him.
Yeah, but exactly. So you have to think though, like Joe Paterno and this defensive coordinator, he knew this guy for 30 years. He knew this person, and when you're working as a head coach, you're talking to your defensive coordinator every single day for hours on end. That's probably what I think that had something to do with it, because even though it's a fucked up thing, you know, you don't really want to rat out your own
But the
brother.
fact is, you're using a brother, using blood here.
Yeah, blood
If
is
my
a different
best
thing.
friend-
That's I'm stuck on.
If I'm using listen, but this isn't blood. It's like if my best friend of 30 years is doing this
best
shit,
friend of 30
I
years,
would
yeah.
turn him in.
Okay.
Yeah, if my high school buddy was raping kids, then yeah, he'd be going down.
Let's take it up a step. If your high school buddy was like the Night Stalker, hell yeah, I'm turning his bitch ass in. You think I want all that on my conscience? That's another thing. I'd have to fight with my conscience, even if it was my brother.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree
how many
with you on that.
motherfucking kids are he ripping apart and their insides and destroying their worlds because he gets his rocks off on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually agree with all that, because, you know, it's not like what, you know, that's the only incident where it was found. There's obviously more, you know, it's not like some guy rapes a kid and be like, oh, got that out of my system. It's, you know what I mean? It's a continuous thing. So that probably happened after the incident. And so some kid, you know, that's fucked up. I wouldn't want that on my
I think the
something
school should go under
strange.
review. I mean, seriously, like the school itself, not just the president, but the fact is you have this person which you hired, you gave the psych evaluation to, and you keep him up because I don't know about all the other jobs, but when I used to work for a company, I had to have a physical therapy every year. I had to go get a physical to make sure I was stable to do my job and I was healthy enough to do my job so I wouldn't have like heart attacks while on the job.
Yep.
So you obviously have this person which needed a psych evaluation, coaching kids and leading kids to new heights and directing them in their life, and then you put kids that are sexually abused around him. How does this happen? There's deeper outlining problems more than, oh, this head coach of this college football, this well-respected guys in on this scandal. No, the fucking school fucked up. To be
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay, listen to this. Let me throw a real fucking wrench in this whole thing. Do you know in 2005 there was the district attorney up there went fucking missing? Like the DA, this guy was going to prosecute this fucking Sandusky guy, this defensive coordinator who raped all these little boys.
Yeah.
The DA went missing in 2005. The district attorney, like, just parked his car somewhere and it was never found again.
Oh, you know what else is fucked up is that when this incident happened, the school, as like punishment or whatever, after they found out about this, they had him on this type of like contract where he wouldn't go to parts of the school where there were little kids. So it was just like, okay, we know you raped a kid, but just don't go near the playground. That's how they handled it.
Yeah.
So
You guys
I
ready for a
think
new
that's-
topic yet?
Well,
Please.
I
I'm
think
gonna
Penn
choke my fucking
State,
self.
Penn State should probably be under consideration of losing their license as a university.
hell yeah,
I mean,
hell yeah.
straight up, your shit's shut down.
There's just so much negative stuff on
I don't
Paterno,
know.
but no one's looking at the school though. Like the school that did
And
nothing
maybe-
once they had the information about it. You know what I mean?
Maybe
I'd
I
hate
don't know.
to see
Maybe you're onto
I'd hate
something.
to see an institution like that go down the drain because of 4 or 5
Aren't there
bad
like
people.
30 or 40,000 kids going to Penn State? Like that's a
Yeah.
big sort of organization to shut down
Yeah.
because the athletic director didn't do what he was supposed to.
I think the athletics could be shut down just because, but
I
not the
could see,
school.
and I'm trying to figure out how to do it right. Like the death penalty for athletics is to cut off scholarships for a few years, right? Because it's really hard to recruit if you can't
Yeah.
pay for their
And the,
school.
and the blackout,
But then it's like, well, wait a
on
minute.
TV.
You know, what did the athletes do?
But
10 years
unfortunately,
ago?
though, the really shitty part about this is that the firing of Paterno is a business decision. It's not a moral one.
Yeah,
They
that's
were
exactly
basically,
right.
and so to shut off the athletic department, the athletic departments for a college like Penn State University makes a lot of money. Like college sports is a
Mhm.
big business that kind of funds the colleges. So
Tuition
know.
could go up. All right. You guys ready for this?
yeah, new topic.
Yeah, let's do it. Bring it.
All right. So, this kind of dawned on me. When you're on YouTube, sometimes it's hard to, show yourself, show your own picture, because everyone's going to find some flaw in you. And oftentimes they imagine you to be this perfect person because you, post your best games. And the reality is that none of us are perfect people, right? The YouTubers actually just look like regular people. That's us.
Except
So-
me, I'm a fucking beast.
All right, Mr. Beast. If 2 celebrities were to have a baby, which 2 celebrities would have produced you?
Oh, crap.
Yeah, think about it.
That's
think
a good
about it.
fucking question. Woody.
Yeah,
I like that.
If two celebrities, like you are a cross between which two? I can go first and buy you some time because I've thought about a little time on this, right? I'm thinking about it, right? Like in terms
You're
of
gonna say Chuck Norris, aren't you?
No, he's not on my list.
Kick my ass,
He's not on my list. I am not perfect, but not completely hideous either. I'm going to say I am a cross, and they're both guys, between Brad Pitt and Zach Galifianakis. I think those two would have helped me. What is his name?
How do you produce a baby out of a gay relationship?
Galifianakis? Yeah.
Galifianakis.
All right, Galifianakis. If you were to take Brad Pitt and Zach Galifianakis and cross them, I think you'd get me. Think about it, huh? Right? Take Brad Pitt, darken his complexion a bit, chubby him up a touch, and add some random imperfections, and you get Woody's gamer tag.
Okay.
That's me. That's me. Somebody go.
Well, I was sort of thinking about this since you added the two-man thing into it. That kind of threw me off.
Uh-huh.
But I'd have to go along the lines of like John Candy and like Goldie Hawn.
Please explain to me the Goldie Hawn.
I gotta hit a Goldie Hawn. Shit,
I want to hear this angle.
Well, I was trying to think of a chick that didn't take shit, and she was in the National Lampoon movies, and she didn't take a lot of shit from
that wasn't
old
Goldie
Sparky
Hawn.
there.
That was Beverly D'Angelo.
Well, Beverly D'Angelo. I'm changing my answer.
I can see that now. That makes sense. Like, I honestly makes sense. You know she's married to Al Pacino?
Mm-mm.
All right, Redneck, go because I haven't thought of mine yet. So.
If we're going like the gay relationship, my dad's would have been Chuck Norris and Chevy Chase.
I
That's
can
an
see that
awesome
for your
bump.
dad. I can see that for your dad, yeah.
Fucking Chuck Norris and Chevy Chase.
But we're doing you, Redneck, the imperfect you. What do you got?
Ooh.
We're not really doing you. That came off gayer than I intended.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I don't feel nothing.
Dude, look here. Let me do Redneck for him.
Feel nothing.
Come on, Weens. Weens knows me better than I know myself.
Edward Norton Jr.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Wait,
Yeah, I think so. You got Edward Norton Jr., and then you have NASA 1.
Get out of here.
Wait. You gotta explain both of those to me, because I was kind of like with the explain that shit.
What,
Explain
you know
that
what?
shit.
All right, go ahead.
Well, NASA 1's not a popular celebrity. Be Real from Cypress Hill.
What? What?
Be real. Come on, tell me you've heard of Cypress Hill.
No, I know who Cypress Hill. I'm very familiar with that. But
Cypress Hill.
I know who it is. I'm just trying to picture
I
that
think I've got
combo.
Rednecks. Who plays
Well,
Elaine
Redneck has that
from
bald, like,
Seinfeld?
rugged look.
Let me jump in here. Who plays Elaine from Seinfeld?
Julia Louis Dreyfus.
Nicely done. Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Larry
Louise.
the Cable... What? Come on!
I don't know. Fuck it.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus
Dreyfus.
and Larry the Cable Guy could get together to produce Redneck.
I gotta find out who the fuck Julia Dreyfus is. Hang on.
She's the
She's
black-haired
the-
chick from
She's
Seinfeld.
Elaine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Elaine from Seinfeld and Larry the Cable Guy. That's my jump. Those two would...
All right.
Blade,
I'll
do
take
you.
If we're going the gay route, I got to go with.
Everyone's going the gay route. I'm such a trendsetter. Like,
I guess
once
so.
I went gay, everyone was like, "Oh, damn, I'm down for that." All right, go ahead.
The curly-haired dude from Knocked Up. I'm trying to remember him. Seth something.
Rogan.
It's not Seth Rogen, is it?
I think it is.
He's a curly
The guy-
dude.
The guy. Well, okay, the guy from Knocked Up. That dude and Dave Chappelle. That's my guess. I don't know.
You're Italian. How you get half black? Come on now.
Yeah.
It's Italian. I don't know. Like
He worked in
you
Dave
get super-
Chappelle in there.
Yeah. I think Dave Chappelle's funny. And
You know
you kinda
what?
look at
Like, as I think about it, how many of your subs still think you're black?
like half of them.
Yeah, I get so many. Like you go to every time he shows his face, they're like, "Wait a minute, Blade's not black." Like what the
Yeah,
hell?
whoa. Blade's not black. Like
Yeah, back
that
in your
original video, the first video I put up where I showed my face, it got taken down for some reason, but everyone was just like, "Oh my God, Blade's not black." Like there was, like the ability to recognize race through voice. YouTube fans do not have that quality very good.
No. Well, you had told
guess-
everyone back in your like purple stripe across your gameplay days that you were Italian. So I pictured an Italian guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Who wants a new question?
That was a
I'm
good
down.
topic.
Yeah, I thought of another one for Redneck.
All right.
It should be Leroy Jenkins and Larry the Cable Guy.
Leroy Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Oh my God.
New
Yeah.
topic. New topic.
Anybody
All right.
have any other ones for anybody else? Like
Oh, you want to do other
No.
people? All right. No comment haters. We don't give them shout outs.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the group of 4 of us in this group. Does anybody want to say I think you should be this, or I don't know? No. Okay. Next topic. Fuck it.
All right. I was actually trying to brainstorm on FPS Russia.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Scrooge McDuck.
What the hell's wrong with you? All right. I was thinking FPS Russia, not Kyle.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it could be that. It could
What
be
do
that
you want?
Russian arm wrestler guy and Vasily Zaitsev.
Dude, the whole FPS Kyle being FPS Russia thing is like telling, like, when you tell this to people, some kids act as if they just found out Santa Claus doesn't exist. Like that's the amount of severity that people get from learning that sometimes.
We need a new topic. We're not going to talk about FPS Russia anymore. This is going to be.
I was gonna say Joseph Stalin.
We didn't say anything mean about
am-
him, you know, so.
I am Vladimir.
What are the 3 biggest lies told by women?
Your
Dad
dick's
is
really
your,
nice.
Dad is your
size.
baby.
That's your baby? Oh my goodness.
I don't
had
mind
that told
playing
him
video
one time,
games.
dude. I don't
Oh
know.
yes, I like
Yeah,
sports.
I like sports. I don't mind video games. I'm low maintenance.
I came. Right?
Yeah. Your dick's really
Put the
big.
fucking wet spot in the bed then.
3 biggest lies told by women. Blade, hit it.
I already gave it up. I have no problem with video games.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think of all 3 of them. God damn.
Yeah, come on, man. Give us a list.
I don't mind your friends coming over.
That's a good one.
And let me think here. I can't think. I don't know. You just hit me with that. Let me think about it for a second.
All right.
I
You
got
have
it.
a
I
list?
got
Is
it.
this like Family
I got
Feud?
it. I got it. That's your baby. I'm happy. I'm low maintenance.
That's that's a telling list, Wings. Like,
You know what the top one would be, don't you? Like the survey says, I
What?
got a headache.
I was thinking, yeah, that was on my mind
I
too,
got a headache.
dude.
I got
Like,
a headache.
I'm going to share something about my own house, right? Like, my wife will say, I have a headache, and I'm like, I'm your cure, baby. Come on, you know?
Yeah.
But you won't even be thinking about your headache. Give me 10 minutes, we'll get this fixed. And it's gotten, this is so bad, I shouldn't share this, but it's gotten to where she doesn't even pull, I have a headache anymore. She knows that doesn't work. She knows that I consider myself the cure to what ails her in a situation like that. But she'll be like, I'm gassy. And from there, I'm like, oh.
I'm gassy.
Yeah, well, I'll just
Yeah,
give you, I'll
that's
give you your
classic.
space, honey. Yeah, I like, really? Never mind.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, this is just like, yeah.
Dude, if you get past that, she's gonna be like, I think I got the AIDS today. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Feeling very AIDSy today.
I got a topic.
What's up?
If you had to adopt a kid and he had to have HIV, how would it affect your life?
A kid with HIV? Wow.
Yeah, I was thinking about
that
this.
That doesn't really affect your life. You just
It does affect your life.
It does.
Say
It
you
makes
have
you
other
broke.
children.
People say kids are expensive, right? Kids are not expensive. Trust me. Like, it really, if you can't swing like $20 on diapers for an infant, then, you know, you're not even nearly ready to have kids. Kids
Yeah.
are not nearly as expensive as people make them out to be. But sick kids? holy smokes, they will turn your financial world upside down. When you said a kid with AIDS, like the big thing I thought of is like, wow, you're going to spend the rest of his life anyway, trying to make sure he doesn't die. That's your new responsibility. That's how it would affect you.
And here's another thing. Do you say you have kids, like you're bringing them into your life right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you let them play with them?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at it this way. What if he like gets cut open on a chair, and all of a sudden your kid's got AIDS? Like, how do you deal with that?
You prep the other kids. You prep the other kids. You just let the other kids know. It'd be like, don't swap blood. Run away from the AIDS blood.
You can't be blood brothers.
Yeah, you can't be blood brothers. So cross that off the list. But if you see it,
Blade, take a light of the situation. These are your kids, Blade. To say these are yours.
I understand that, and I'm gonna tell my other kids if the AIDS kid gets blood all over, just run away. Like,
here's Blade. Hey, Billy, here's a gun. There's nothing in the chamber now. So
no, I'm not. Obviously, I'd still love them, blah blah blah. But I'm just like, I would let them know you have to be realistic about it. You know what I mean? Like, if in the rare circumstance that there's blood exposed or whatever, don't pour. I don't know, like. Am I being hella stupid on how how is AIDS is transferable, or HIV is transferable via blood and via like sex, right? Those are the main.
You can do spit as well.
Spit?
I don't know about that.
I don't. Yeah, I would have saw something
I
on
thought
the
they
news.
said you couldn't.
It might be possible, but I don't know that it happens. Like,
yeah, if there's blood in your spit, yes, then that could be.
You got bleeding gum disease.
Dude, everyone.
It sounds like I'm making a joke, but I'm not. I'm like, the only thing that's going to affect it as far as playing with the other kids is you got to tell your other kids, in the rare instance where there's blood, run away. Like, that's the only thing you'd have to do. Besides that, he's a normal kid. Like, I would hate to have a kid that was like mentally handicapped. I would hate that. That would suck. But if he was my child, then I would take care of him. Or if my child was a redhead, that would be even worse.
Whoa!
That's funny.
This is the thoughts of Blade.
Yeah. Here now, everybody knows, right? Blade has it in for redheads and squirrels. Like, he's just totally outing himself at this point.
Have you ever seen a redhead with like an afro, like a red afro? It's not pretty.
Yes, everybody's seen that, of course. You guys ready for a new topic?
Sure. Yeah.
Let me pick somewhere in my. So you guys who are watching this, like in your cars, have no idea. But my wife apparently heard the whole gassy thing and opened the door and threw a bunch of like, I don't know how to describe these, plush snowballs at me, and just I should have claymored the door. That's if there's anything COD taught me, it's that I need to watch my back when I do stuff like this. But let's see. Who was smarter? I'll go with Wings. Your mom.
Oh, I just came up with a great idea. I just came up with a fantastic idea off of what you just said. We need to sell motion sensors to people that masturbate. So they know
That's a great idea. That's brilliant. Right? To people that
motion
masturbate.
Sensors, like, if
you mean
have,
everybody?
Like, a nice range. If you have like a nice range of knowing if someone's walking in your area while you're whacking it, that'd be fucking perfect, dude.
Oh shit! Here they come. Go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This
Dude,
is genius.
I came up with that idea first ever.
This is
Only use me
genius.
blade. Real men.
Now, wouldn't they know you jerking off as soon as they see it deployed? They walk by.
Yeah, right.
Come by,
You see this like red blinking thing outside your door. You're like, you can't.
What do you hide it? Like, what does it go like in a light socket? Look like an air freshener? What? How do you hide this?
I don't know.
It's still genius. This is just freaking brilliant.
I mean, think about it. When I was a kid and I was whacking off, it would have been awesome if I would have had something that like alerted me when someone was within like a 15-foot radius.
As a kid.
It's why you do it in the shower when nobody's home.
When I was beating my meat, my wife got home. I was like, "What the fuck? Why are you on so early?"
You got to set up rules for that, baby. You got to set up rules.
You have that. You get hell excited when she leaves for work. You're like, "Fucking house to self. What's up?"
I'm tearing this dick up.
No, seriously, masturbation motion sensors. I really think that there's a market there.
I gotta tweet that out.
It's real men of genius right there. This is it. This is the next billion-dollar business, I think.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, and it sounds stupid as shit, but sex is the number one selling thing in the world.
Yeah.
It very well may be. It's hard to say. So, you know what? I'm going to go with this question, and I'm going to throw it out to Wings of Redemption.
What's up?
Which television cartoon dad would make the best United States president?
Television cartoon dad that would make the best United States president. Does that have to be... Oh, you said television, so it can't be like illustrated.
Yeah. Anyone want to jump in? I don't know. Like American
Peter Griffin.
Dad, Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin, you think?
I'd have,
Yeah,
Peter's
absolutely.
got to be fucking president, and Homer has to be like vice president. It's
Yeah.
fucking done.
Oh my God, the Bush administration all over again.
Yeah.
No, that'd be more like freaking Homer Simpson as president and the Emperor from Empire Strikes Back.
Mr. Hanky.
It's-
Not a television dad. Come on.
Howdy ho. He's got little hankies.
Wait, Heidi Ho, is that the hanky? I guess he is, right? I'm mixing him up with Tally.
Yeah. Howdy ho.
Dude, Mr. Garrison? No, who? Oh, wait.
Maybe
Who's the
Hank
guy
Hill.
from South Park
Maybe
with brown
Hank Hill.
with brown hair from South Park?
Stan Marsh?
Yeah.
Stan, is that his name? Stan Marsh?
No,
That
Randy
guy's-
Marsh is his name. Randy Marsh.
Randy Marsh. Dude, whenever you see him like featured on a South Park episode, you know it's going to be awesome. You know it's going to be freaking spectacular South Park episode when Randy has a big role in it. That guy could be president, and who would be a good VP? Cartoon dad.
Hank Hill from King of the Hill, man.
Yeah, he's smart. He's kind of got a certain sensibility to him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'll teach you how to sell propane.
Are you two whacking off in my shed?
You whacking in my tool shed?
Oh, that
damn
Beavis
it,
and
Bobby.
Butthead never appeared in King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait,
Good
didn't
movie.
Beavis and Butthead come back the other day? Like,
Yeah. Just recently they did. It's kind of
fucking missed
sucks. Kind of sucks,
Really?
actually.
You know,
I
I'm
don't.
thinking about
You know,
this
it's one of
shit.
those shows I watch. I'm like, why did I ever enjoy this? You
Yeah,
know?
Beavis and Butthead was like, I guess groundbreakingly bad in the 90s or something, or in the 80s. But now, whatever, Bart's more interesting than those guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought about this. I'm gonna go with Ned Flanders.
Nice.
Ned Flanders.
We'd be a pussy of a.
I mean, runner up would probably be like Joe from like Family Guy.
Is Ned Flanders actually a sissy like that? Or like I've seen him with his shirt off. He's a beast.
He rips his shirt off. He's ripped. He even gets in some fights in there.
Does he get into a fight now and then?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know. Maybe he's maybe he's exactly what you want in a president. Kind of level-headed until it's time to get down, and then.
And I'm thinking
man
Joe
up.
from Family Guy is a second runner up because one of our best presidents was in a wheelchair, and he seems to know how to kick some ass. But our defense budget probably goes through the damn roof like it already is.
Yeah.
I think yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw this one to ONLYUSEmeBLADE. Are you ready?
Yeah. What's up?
Hypothetical situation. You are a girl. What are you going to be for Halloween?
The biggest slut you've ever seen.
God damn it, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right? Like, dude, it's...
Super slutted up. And as a male, going covert op on this, like for the other team, I would get all the other girls to be more slutty. See what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
listen,
I'd
if
remember
you
my
are
male
between
brethren.
the ages of like 18 and 25, listen to me. You're not going to be that hot much longer. It is time for you to slut it up. It is like naughty nurse, French maid. I don't care what you are. Half-naked pumpkin. You know what? Screw the costume. Go with body paint.
You can
right?
actually go as a hooker. Like
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah. You you could totally slut this thing up and make it happen. I don't care, body paint, whatever, but you're not going to be hot forever. It is your time to shine. It is your time to be that Halloween slut. And it is quite frankly your obligation to the rest of the population to show what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean,
that.
I
Wings?
think we need to stop thinking so small and thinking that's a
I
once a
mean,
year
my
thing.
idea's not that big. Probably like Harley Quinn.
What?
What is Harley Quinn?
The Joker's sidekick.
The Joker's sidekick?
You know,
What
Mr.
question
J.
are you? What question are you
I'm trying to
answering?
picture it. Hang on.
You don't remember like, don't mess with Mr. J. Harley
No, what
Quinn.
question? What question are you answering though? Because we're
Well,
talking
I think
about.
that's a Halloween costume.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Who is it?
Forgive me for people in the car. Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it's Joker's sidekick, Harley Quinn.
Okay, I see Joker's sidekick. So Joker's sidekick dresses like a female jester, like you would see in medieval times, wearing red and black, and she has a gun. She's a sexy little cartoon. She's a good costume. I like the way that you're thinking, but this is like a full body latex thing. Not bad, but we can do
Yeah.
better.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would go as a fucking whore Mrs. Claus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just a full whore, fucking raunchy ass.
I would just.
Sucking on the
Fucking
candy
snap.
cane, huh?
I would go to some place where
I'd
you're allowed to
fucking
be
deep throat a
topless,
candy cane.
like New York
You guys
City.
seen Black Snake Moan? Remember the girl in Black Snake
Yeah.
Moan? Yeah, I'd have
Yeah.
like I'd be chained up like that.
I would go to a place where you're allowed to be topless, like New York City, and I would go with
Mm-hmm.
body paint, maybe a bikini bottom, and just dress up. I don't care, dude. I paint on like a football uniform or something, and just go. That's how you'd roll. That's
Be Mrs. Claus walking around with a candy cane sticking out your ass.
yeah, to put it in the butt. Like my laziest Halloween costume ever. I was in like 8th grade, and I thought I was too old to go trick or treating, like door to door. And like suddenly at the last minute, a bunch of friends invited me. They're like, "Yeah, we're going. You should come. You should come. You should come." So I grabbed a backpack to store my candy in, and I went as a student, and nobody liked it.
That's lame.
So lame.
I think like when I was a kid, they used to give out more candy the better your costume was. Like if you came with a shitty costume, you get like a piece, and then the people that had really good costumes got more candy.
Yeah, you fucking brain it, you get more candy. That shit
Dude,
still
I-
works
I
in
can
my
see
house.
that.
I personally think that candy is really just like training for dealing with hangovers when you're an adult, because you get all this candy and you eat a ton of it, then you wake up feeling like shit. That's the same thing as a hangover. So we're just preparing kids for drinking with Halloween.
You guys want a new topic?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, redneck. You listening? If you could be an
Absolutely.
animal, what animal would you be?
Any fucking animal.
Mm. There's lazy animals.
I would
There's
like-
aggressive.
No,
animals.
dude, I'd like to be a fucking bird, like an eagle, something that flies to get a different fucking point of view. You know what I mean? Like an eagle or a
Yeah.
hawk. Yeah,
I see where you're coming from.
just as
Woody,
just to be
what
able
he's
to
what
see
he's
shit.
talking about is like your childhood pterodactyls. That's what he's referencing right now.
Oh,
Yeah, there
okay.
you
Yes.
go.
Yes. All right,
How
I
about
get it.
that?
Wings? What animal would
Bengal
you be?
tiger.
Why Bengal tiger?
They're bigger than lions. They kick everything's ass, and nobody fucks with them.
People do fuck with them though, right?
Well, yeah, hunters, humans,
Yeah.
but we can't be a human. So you gotta go number 2 on the food chain.
Yeah, human would be a good choice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Blade, what are you thinking?
Squirrel.
Oh, don't you lie. Don't you try and get the squirrel vote back. No. No one's buying this now. You've already been outed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
wants to
Blade-
get a nut.
Blade squirrel is the one that's in the redneck part of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Probably be a beaver or a cat.
A beaver
It's like
or a
trying to say you
cat,
want
huh?
to chew on some wood.
No, I'm just
Or be a
saying like
pussy one, huh?
no, cats are like the most laid back.
I know, dude,
They
it's
don't
like-
need anybody's. They're loners. They don't need anybody else's affection.
What the heck
They
is
don't
going
care.
through Blade's head? He's like, I would probably be a beaver or a pussy of some sort.
Pussy.
like you know, what else would you be? Like, you know, is a coochie an
How
animal?
about the sperm whale while we're at it?
Let's see. What animal would I be? Jesus. I look at it like groups of animals. Like I would want to fly, but yeah, I'd be a cat, man. I really would.
I
Like,
think I'm a
cats
water
got-
guy.
cat-
I'm a water guy. That's my thing. And like
I'd be a fucking dolphin. Hell yeah.
A dolphin is it, right? Dolphin is cool. Not only are they fast, they're kind of cool. Nobody really messes with dolphin. There aren't a lot of dolphin hunters that I know of. The humans tend to really like them, so they've got that going on for them. People are on their side, and I'm pretty sure, based on the internet videos I've seen, that rape is acceptable in the dolphin community. Now you might be thinking, "Oh no, Woody, you're a bad guy. That you like rape," but you're only thinking that because rape is unacceptable in your community. If suddenly, like just getting it whenever you wanted it, like dolphins do, then it was like an okay thing, then you'd think about it differently. Dolphins are allowed to do this. This is acceptable behavior, and that has to be
It's cute behavior.
It's a dolphin perk. Yeah, dolphins. They, yeah, so why not? Like, you're the master of the sea, and you take it when you want it, gassy or not.
I'd like to say my runner-up will be a lion because they don't do shit all day.
Yeah. Oh, a guy lion, especially, right? You don't want to be a
Yeah.
woman lion. They got to hunt, they bring the food back, they raise the kids, etc. I've quite frankly come to question what the guy lion brings to the table. Just saying.
The sperm.
Yes, yeah. He's just like, look, if I wanted to kick your ass, I could. Therefore, I don't have to do anything else.
Yeah. Know your fucking role. Go find some food.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I heard some bison over there.
Hit the kitchen.
That's what I told my wife today when I got
I
home
wouldn't
from work.
mind
I'm
being
like, know your
an
fucking
ant.
role.
I wouldn't
An
mind being
ant?
an ant because the ant can like lift up something like 30,000 times their own weight or something crazy like that. It'd be cool just to pick shit up.
But they're
Just be like,
really
look how
light.
strong I am.
They're
Yeah,
really-
but see, I can pick the same shit an ant can pick up, and I'm not really strong at all.
I'm saying, but it's if you could pick up. Okay, if you put it in perspective, if you
You're
could
trying
pick
to
up a
scale, but you're
Yeah.
trying to scale, which it doesn't work that way. Like, for example, a monkey is really, really strong for what he is. But a monkey like King Kong could not exist because it doesn't scale up like that.
Wait, you saying King Kong's fake?
Yeah, I'm saying King Kong's fake.
Fuck!
I'm stuck on the like Wings just used some sort of like I don't know relationship physics
Yeah.
to disprove King Kong. I don't know what to say about that. But
mix in a little logic and then some craziness. Just
No.
stir it up.
put it all in a big stew and you got Wings of Redemption. Like
You know, a gorilla probably a pretty good animal to be, too, because they don't do shit either, and they're super strong.
I kind of like the way that you're thinking, right? Like
That's why
you're
I
not
wanted to
saying
get-
like
you have
other
to do
people are like, look, I'd like to be a hawk because I could fly around and I could, soar and
Yeah.
do all these things. And Wings is like, I don't know, flying seems awful exhausting. I'd like to be a gorilla. Gorillas lay around in the grass and get fed a lot. That does.
You know
sound
what else
nice.
I'd like to be? One of those fucking pocket purse dogs.
Oh hell yeah! That's like the dog lottery right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you get shaved fucking naked every 2 or 3 weeks, but hey,
You know what's
you don't
crazy?
gotta hunt.
Every dog is basically adopted. If you think about it.
Yeah, I guess. All
Oh,
the dogs
you think-
around me.
Yeah, all dogs are adopted if you think about it, because then they always have people that choose to take to have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy who might choose to have you might be like a drunk redneck with like an engine motor hanging in the tree. Every time you want something to eat, he hits you with his belt. Come on now. I want the 19-year-old blonde chick with the Coach purse. That's what I want.
Hell yeah.
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 That rubs
she's-
peanut butter.
No,
on her
but at the
puss.
same time, they always put like little outfits and shit
Whoa,
on them.
whoa,
I don't give a
wait.
fuck, but look
Back-
at it.
wait, wait, wait.
I
Back-
get to sleep in
Take
air
a step
conditioning.
back. You want the 19-year-old with the Coach purse to do what?
Rubs peanut butter on that pussy.
That's what I thought you said. That would,
Yeah.
back-
Just been talking about it. Shit. Go ham
Obviously.
on it. Yeah.
obviously.
Crunchy, too, while we at it.
Yeah, and then
Crunchy.
chicks dig horses. Just
Oh,
throwing that
my
out
God.
there.
Don't even get me. Oh, we saw a video of that. Don't. No.
That was a guy. Oh no, we did say it was a girl. I'm
Yeah.
I'm mixing up the
You know
the-
what suck?
the
It'd
horrible
suck to
stuff
be a
in my
turtle.
mind.
It would suck to be a turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would suck to be a turtle.
I think you're right.
It's slow. The first
It's
part of your life
slow.
is trying to make it to the water.
Yeah.
Stuff eating your shit.
But what if you
Then
were
your
like...
your whole defensive line is to hide like a possum. A possum probably the worst animal to be.
Does anybody mess with mature sea turtles? Because they seem almost like the gorillas of the sea. You just kind of, I don't know, work your way around chilling. You
I'd
live
be a
like
battle
150 years.
Could I change it to Battletoad, or is it only real animals?
I was wondering what a Battletoad was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
If we do,
I'm gonna be a
we do an
Teenage
animal
Mutant
make,
Ninja
I want
Turtle.
to Tarrasque.
Could I be a Thundercat? Is that possible?
Thundercat.
I changed mine to Tarrasque.
I'd be
change
the
yours
Pink
to what?
Panther.
Tarrasque.
What's a
that?
Tarrasque?
Tarrasque is the ultimate epic creature in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, God. What about a
It wakes
Tyrannosaurus
up
Rex?
once every 500 years, and when it wakes up, all it does is fucking eat cities, and then goes back to sleep.
Damn. Wings just out-nerded all of us. We were like, what? I'm sorry.
that's- that
Can I get some more Dungeons & Dragons schooling? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of played your trump card there, didn't you, buddy?
I know.
Down for some D&D. I ain't gonna hide it. D&D's a fun fucking game for fun fucking intelligent people.
I'm not downing D&D, bro. I'm just...
Oh, you've been downing everyone all night. We know secretly in your heart that Dungeons & Dragons players own a spot next to squirrels. Yeah, it's true.
Dude, this is gonna be so lame if this actually catches on. You know, like the whole me not liking squirrels because I didn't know SpongeBob trivia or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah, let's see you talk
you're
your way
outed.
out of this. And
Talk your way out of this one. You were so freaking... Every comment on your next video is going to be like, he hates squirrels, unsubbed.
Yeah. My sister had a squirrel. So
Unsubbed,
Squirrel
unsubbed.
hater.
Man.
I got things in my front yard, Blade. That's cold.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My mom's got a furry tail. I bet you got a thing against
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Every time you say anything, there's always someone with like a family member with that problem.
Yeah.
Every single time.
her. Family member
Why you
is a
hate
squirrel.
Blade? All they want's a nut.
You're acting like went on like a squirrel rant or something. We're just like, fuck squirrels. I don't like them.
Yeah.
They do nothing good for us. You're acting as if I said that.
I'm taking that snippet out and using
Oh,
it
of course.
in the video.
You're going to soundbite it. I already know.
Yeah, sound about it right now. You'll see an animated PKA and Blade's be like, Blade, fuck the squirrel.
See, you messed up, dude. You shouldn't have said the whole animated thing because you're not supposed to talk about the animated Bonkster 7 thing during what could potentially be an animated Bonkster 7 thing. You know what I mean?
Hint, wink, wink.
It disables him from being able to use that segment. Wings of Redemption, you ready?
What am I ready for?
Have you ever ran away from home?
No, why the fuck would I do that?
Really?
First
Never?
off, that shit that
Hey,
shit involves
I'm-
running. I've been a fat kid most of my life. Second off,
Have you ever walked away
My
from
house-
home?
my house has central fucking air. It's hot as shit outside.
I could just see like
I never had to fight for food in the house. There was always plenty of food. You know,
an overweight
Why would
Wings
I
of
rub
Redemption
it
at
off?
8
Like-
years
like-
old is like, dude, it's not air conditioned out there. I don't give a shit. I'm staying right here.
no, look here. Why in the world would my 8-year-old mind go across? Well, I get fed here. I have my video games here. I have my toys here. Maybe those woods would be more appealing because they don't punish me. Fuck that.
Dude, I ran away
Give me my time out. I'm going to go back and watch some motherfucking Looney Tunes. That's what I'm going to do.
That was an awesome answer. Redneck, you ever run away?
Hell yeah.
All right, how'd that go?
I stayed gone from it's like the Sunday morning. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm leaving. So my dad's like, get the fuck out of here. Give a shit.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, no, he's
Now, how old
not
are you
fucking
at
getting
this
me
point?
this time. I was like 9 or 10.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, fuck it. I'm not coming back. Because a couple times before I was like, I'm leaving. He's like, whatever. And I'd be back like an hour. So I stayed in the woods from like 7 o'clock that morning until like midnight. And they came looking for me with flashlights. Yeah.
Really?
I proved my point though. Yeah, true story.
I did the same thing. The opposite happened. We went to a Phillies game. I was raised in Jersey, outside Pennsylvania, outside Philadelphia, and something about the whole night went wrong. Like it seemed like I wasn't getting any attention. Everything I said was wrong, and we got home, and I was like, screw it, I'm running away from home. and they're like, don't let the door hit you when the good Lord split you. So I took off, and initially I thought like this was a really great thing. Like it was like late at night, and I'm like knocking on friends' doors asking if they can play, and you know they couldn't because it was like late at night, and that wasn't going down. So like the night that it started getting dark out and everything, and my parents were just like ignoring me. You know, they were like, yeah, he'll come back on his own, and sadly I did. It was like 10 p.m. or something, and I was like, damn it, there's no place to sleep out here. There's no friends to play with. It's not the experience I thought it would be. And it turns out that, you know, here I am 10 years old, and I had to go back home. And it sucked. It worked out completely like my parents said it would. And that bites for the 10-year-old version of me. Blade, ever run away from home?
Yes, I have. Got an argument with my stepdad, and
Age?
I was it was between 16 and 18, and tried to stay at friends' houses, and they weren't going for it because, you know, you can't stay over on a Tuesday. And I actually ran into my stepdad. Ran away for 2 days. I was sleeping in my car, and I ran into my stepdad because I was showering at the health club we went to, and we were both at the health club at the same time, so that was a little weird and awkward. But they were very comfortable with me being gone. And I thought in my head, they're like, oh, they're so going to miss me. And then I just kind of walked back like, okay, I'm back, you know. And they were just like, okay, whatever. Like, you're not going to outwait your parents.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's more difficult to outwit your parents than the child version of you will realize. Like, it turns out they're not as completely stupid as you think. Like, my daughter certainly thinks that she's getting away with more than she's actually getting away with. The truth is, like... Forgive me for cursing here. I only have so many fucks to give. And, like, oh, all right, did she break some rule? I don't even give a shit. Like, go ahead. I'm sure she thinks she got away with something great. But there's a guy in the stream. I've outwitted my parents plenty of times. If you're like my daughter, fewer times than you think. Because I just could give a crap about half the rules that she breaks, you know. We call her on the big ones, but the little ones, like...
As a parent, you got to pick your battles, man.
Yeah.
You gotta,
yeah.
No, but as a kid, when you run away, you really...
Can I interrupt you? Some guy in the stream just asked the best questions. So how many fucks do you actually give to your daughter? It's like, oh, yeah, I phrased that kind of wrong. Yeah, that came out kind of weird. But but yeah, I just only care so much about every little thing she does wrong. I don't want to sit there and haze on all those tiny little ones. So what are you going to do? All right.
You know, take a piss. That's what I'm going to do. Be right back.
All right. So one more question?
Yeah, come on.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Did you have something else?
I was going to say maybe we should talk about the game that came out this week on the actual podcast.
You talking about Modern Warfare 3?
Oh, yeah. Was there a new game that came out?
There was a new game that came out.
Painkiller Rotary, the best gaming podcast out there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Modern Warfare 3. I'm liking it. It's something. A lot of guys are frustrated that they think it's Modern Warfare 2.5, right? That's like the general knock on the game, and I think they're saying that because, like, graphically, it hasn't really gone leaps and bounds above other stuff. And as far as new gameplay elements, like Modern Warfare 2 came out, and what they did with kill streaks was so much different than what World at War or COD 4 had that it was like this great big thing. Modern Warfare 3. They did some new stuff with kill streaks. They did some new stuff with the perks, and the spawns are a lot different. The game plays so much faster than the previous CODs. Like, if you're really into the game, it feels notably different. But if you just look at, like, a YouTube video and you're not into the game, then it looks a lot like Modern Warfare 2 did. But I like it. I'm digging it.
I like it. I don't have too many gripes because... I think they need to make extreme conditioning longer. I've said that before. I'm going to say that every video, but there's not really anything glaringly bad about it. But we just got the game, and we haven't. There's not full lobbies of people with level 80 that are toying around with different setups. You know what I mean?
That's
like we haven't.
What was the question?
We were talking about Modern Warfare 3.
Okay.
We haven't figured out the people haven't figured out the different combinations. Like, Modern Warfare is a Rubik's Cube. We just want.
Type 95 with rapid fire is so showing to be beastly. That thing does 55 points of damage per bullet, the Type 95. Only 2 of the 3 bullet burst have to hit. You get so many one-hit... If you're on target with the Type 95, you get a lot of one-hit kills. The Type 95 in the same room, like as a hip-fire weapon, is more effective than any of the shotguns. More effective than the shotguns in the same room. And this is a burst-fire weapon. Traditionally, with a burst-fire weapon, you know, it's great for, like, if you can keep your people away from you, but if you're in the same room with an M16 in Black Ops, you're going to have a hard time hanging with, like, an SMG or an assault rifle. In Modern Warfare 3, the Type 95 is probably the best close quarter. Well, I don't know if it's the best, but it's a really great close quarter
MP7 is probably
weapon.
the best.
You think so? Okay. Yeah, MP7 is also a really strong gun. But the Type 95 is so good in close quarters. It's so good at a distance. It is going to be the gun that needs to be addressed, I think.
Okay. If you were to give me the situation to go, would you rather go against a guy with a Type 95 or a guy with a sniper? Obviously, I pick the sniper, but I'm really getting annoyed getting killed by snipers. That's the best. It's the most.
Yeah, man.
I don't hate the snipers.
I find it fucked up. All the sway is what makes the sniper so strong. When I have my M4 and if I ADS more than like a millisecond, my shit's going like a fucking boat on the ocean, while he could just hold his shit steady for 5 seconds and one-shot me in the fucking leg.
Yeah, so don't get me wrong. I would rather face a sniper than like a UMP guy or a Type 95 guy. But I'm getting very annoyed by getting killed by snipers. So I just it's one of those things, like, if they see you, I just feel like when I watch the kill cams that it just seems like the game's killing them for you, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
No scoped, quick scoped. I've used a sniper. Now look, anyone who follows my channel knows I'm not a sniper, right? You know, I occasionally get the lucky game, but you know, it's even the blind squirrel finds a nut now and then. In Modern Warfare 3, I can hit stuff with the sniper. I can quick scope in and shoot people. I can hard scope and wait for them to come, and I hit them all the time. And it seems like every sniper shot is a one-hit kill. Like, you were constantly getting... I've hit collaterals with snipers already. They just happen. They keep lining up. And Black Ops has spoiled us with the idea that, like, a one-shot kill weapons aren't that effective unless you take your time. That's what the Black Ops philosophy was. With Modern Warfare 3, it just seems like, I don't know, the auto-aim on the sniper is so much stronger than I'm used to.
The hitbox is gigantic.
The hitbox
like,
is gigantic.
I've got one-hit kills of things I'm like, all right, I missed him. And it's like, bling! Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, they made a really easy to use one-hit kill weapon, and on the other hand, it's not like I see snipers dominating the game. It's not like I see guys with snipers being more effective.
You don't play Search and Destroy.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Snipers are very, very prevalent in Search and Destroy.
I
I'm
can
just
see why that would
glad the
be.
fucking noob tubes have been nerfed.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
They are. They were in
Thank
Black
you.
Ops too, right? If I got killed with a noob tube in Black Ops, I didn't like it because I was like trained that way from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if you killed me with a tube, you probably could have used bullets. Every now and then there was some situation, but you know that it's hard to get kills with tubes. I use tubes in Modern Warfare 3. Sorry, I lost my head for a second there. I use tubes in Modern Warfare 3 just because if you use different attachments, you can get new weapons, and it's a quicker way to rank up than just using the same attachment all the way up through the gold gun. So I threw a tube on there. I can't get a kill with it. I'm hitting people in their feet, and I'm not getting kills with my noob tubes. They pretty much have to be injured already, and for that, I congratulate them. You know what? Like I don't want to die by tube.
Well, here's the thing, like, so realistically, I think tubes actually do have a place in first-person shooters, but not as a primary. Like, it's supposed to be you're using the gun, and then if you see someone camping, you can equip your tube and then aim it in the doorway or whatever that and kill them. That's the proper way. But obviously, a lot of people, especially Modern Warfare 2, start the game and immediately switch to their tubes. So,
Yeah, I don't know how to design a tube that can clear a room and not make it OP. Like, if it can clear a room, like you're talking about, then, and I kind of get where you're coming from, right? You know, you need some way to counter a guy who's in a power position. On the other hand, you know, if it'll kill a guy from anyone in a room, then how do you stop me from getting a guy in the street too? It's just a strong weapon.
Yeah.
But I've just gotten spoiled by snipers being next to worthless. So Yeah, that's that.
I got a question for Blade.
What's up, man?
Back when Modern Warfare 2 came out, one of the biggest feats that you were trying to accomplish during the entire game was getting the kill streakless nuke, knifing
Yep.
only.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Moab going to be your next challenge?
I'm not going for it. The reason why I'm not going now, if I'm going on some kind of crazy streak and I'm at like 15, I might go, okay, you know what? Let me go for this. But the stress and then the pain and anguish that I dealt with getting up to 19, getting up to 20 kills, and then getting bullshitted on, I hate, like, there's a 2-month period of the game where I hated Modern Warfare 2 for it. I think I would have disliked Modern Warfare 2 still, but, like, the stress that I put myself through, I don't want to put myself through that stress again.
Oh, for people asking what a Moab is, it's the mother of all bombs. It's a 25 gun kill streak that everybody has at the start of the game.
It's kind of a kill streak that you don't even know you have equipped.
Yeah, everyone gets it off top. You don't have to equip it. It's, you know, your first game, you could get it if you're super beast, I guess, but it's 25 kills, no kill streaks. If you get it, you can obliterate everyone on the map, and then
Just the other team.
Just the other team, but it doesn't end the game, but
It EMPs.
EMPs
For the rest of the game, yeah. So the rest of the game, they have no kill streaks, they have no red dots. They're at a severe disadvantage. But the truth is, if you got... Oh, and by the way, it's not 25 points. Like, you know how most of the kill streaks are 25 points, so if you cap a Dom flag, or if your chopper gunner goes ham, all of a sudden you've got an Osprey gunner in your pocket, and like, that'll happen. But for the Moab, I think, I'm pretty sure this is true, I haven't actually earned one myself, it has to be 25 gun kills, which is quite a bit different than, like, getting an Osprey that flips it on for you.
do Claymore kills count?
I'm not positive. I don't know. T-Mart would
What
know.
do you
What about knife kills? Because that would suck if
Um,
I did get 20. I'm assuming knife kills count, right?
I'm going to assume that, too. Oh, equipment kills count. So the
knife kills should count.
yeah,
for
knife
them,
kills
so.
will count, too. Yeah.
I'm not going to go for it. If I'm in a position where I could possibly get it, then yeah, I might camp it out or play really, really super defensively, because right now I'm not caring about KD. I'm just literally running around, you know? Like, that's why I like this game, because it seems like KD doesn't really matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, you know what, it seemed like KD was the thing to care about 2 years ago. Last year it was mixed, and this year it's just like, you know, get over it. It's,
Yeah.
you know, there's other things to do. What I'm trying to do in this game is learn it. Like, I've used a lot of bad guns in an effort to know the guns. Like, I play this game partly to have fun, of course, but partly so I can make better videos. And, you know, I'll sit there and use, like, people said the MP7 was really good. Not in my hands. It has too much kick for me. So, or maybe I'm thinking of the PM9. I don't know. But there are some of the SMGs that I have some time in that just don't work for me. And but I put time in them so that I knew, you know, about this gun, so that I could speak intelligently about it. And you know, it hurts my KD. I could sit there and type 95 for days and have a higher KD than I do now. But you know, I'm about making better videos.
What do you think would be the best way, like, if Woody wants to get a Moab in your mind, what do you think would be your best way? What gun? What perk?
You specialist. You need to do specialist.
Specialist for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm interested in seeing, has anybody uploaded a Moab without specialist? Because that'd be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think a couple of guys did get them, actually.
I think
on
Chiz
accident.
has one. Chiz has one.
T-Mark got 2 in one game.
Without specialist?
I think
Actually, if you think about it, if you're able to get the first Moab, and then you are able to EMP them after that, wouldn't the second Moab be... Not saying that's not an amazing feat, but wouldn't the second Moab be easier?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
And I'm not discounting. I'm not saying, oh, it's
Right.
easy to get. I've never got one.
Yeah, right. You know, dude, I see what you're saying. Getting 2's not really that big of a deal. Now, I haven't had 1. You know,
Yeah.
but his 2, like,
I'm
yeah.
never gonna get one on this
And
game.
also-
My connection destroys me.
And also, if you get them, like, why would you stay? Like, I've always seen, like, these super high KD games, and, like, you know, like, Mark J will put up a video, and he just shits on this team with chopper gunners, and they go, like, 2-50 or something. I'm like, why would you stay? I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Like,
that-
I'm quitting.
And
And
I'm
I'm
I
not
can say a
saying...
feature that shouldn't be in the game. When the party host leaves, he backs all his party out. I don't care how many domination games I've had where we shit on the team, and next thing you know, we got one guy left. and we're 6 versus 1 for the rest of the domination. And since
Yeah.
they made domination longer, it's like, I'm going to lay down. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally rage quit a game when I was the party leader, and people weren't too happy about that.
It's funny that they have group rage quit now. They have like,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what?
it's group
All
rage
of us are getting the hell out of here. Screw this. we're
Yeah.
we're all going together. They have a group rage quit, but I like it, quite frankly. I like it. You know what else I like that Modern Warfare has? So for the most part, I feel like I noticed the things that Modern Warfare is missing that Black Ops had, right? And
Yeah.
the bad scoreboards come to mind. Like really, you were gonna play killed confirmed, and the scoreboard's not gonna mention how many tags you capped.
Confirms you have. Yeah, that's BS.
Yeah, that's or denies, right? I want to see how many confirms you have. I want to see how many denies you have. You're showing me a KD. The best player in this lobby looks like some camper who never touched a tag. You know, look, we could all get better KDs if we just stay out of the danger spot and didn't touch
Look,
tags.
that's exactly right.
You know, if I see some guy that went like 12 and 12, like I was saying in the pre-show, and he's picked up 30 tags, then that tells me something. He might have been more valuable to my team than some guy who went, 20 and 2 and didn't pick up a single tag. That's I want to know that. In CTF, you got to tell me how many.
I
flag
always
caps the
get
guy
my
has.
tags. I always get my tags.
Oh yeah, you're knife only. That's a good point. Though.
I have more confirms than I do kills.
I believe you actually.
Yeah.
So the kill confirm should totally be showing something like that. I wouldn't mind time holding the flag in team deathmatch and in
When you play
team defender.
does it show the defends or no?
Nope. No, it's just a freaking
Why would they
2005 looking.
Why would they take a step back? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, for Infinity Ward, it's just a step laterally. But, like, I'm sure Infinity Ward thinks the last game was Modern Warfare 2, right? You went from Modern Warfare 2 to 3. But as a player, I feel like I went from Black Ops to this. So in certain places, they took a step backwards, and the scoreboard is one of them. But you know where the step forward is? You know where Black Ops needs to catch up to Infinity Ward? Muting people. The one-button mute... if there's two guys yelling at each other and I can just boom, boom, mute them both, or some guy's mic won't turn off and it's only one step, going into a menu to find the mute button sucked. That wasn't a good thing in Black Ops. I really I'm glad that we're back to quick muting. Oh, and I can mute in the lobby quickly, I can mute in the game quickly, all of that stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, dude.
Someone said there's a
have
mute
you-
all button in the stream. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. So I haven't toyed with this because I find it a lot easier to use theater mode, but people have told me that if you turn off theater mode, like the recording, because you can turn the recording in theater mode on or off, if you turn it off, the game plays a lot smoother.
Yeah.
That's believable.
Yep.
Which I don't really want people to... The reason why I was hesitant to bring that up, because I don't want people to know this and then go turn their theater mode off if they're not making gameplays. You know what I mean? Because if you're not making gameplays, you don't care. You can just turn your theater off, and then you can play well. Which it proves to me that I always said, man, that theater mode does cause lag. And I talked to JD20 about this. He was like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, okay, well then, come on, dude.
David Vonderhaar told me straight to my face. He told me I was delusional, that it has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
I don't know. If you are recording what is going on, then it's going to cause lag. I don't care what you say. It's a reaction Twitch shooter. So
Yeah.
Well, it would have to do with, is it sending more packets to the server, right? Like, there's something in the sky out there recording the game as it goes along. I guess, to me, theater mode is probably one extra player, right? Because your Xbox must know where all the player positions are, what they're facing. Like, whatever data's transmitted, things that move and change on the map, has to go to every other player. That's how that goes. So I'm guessing theater mode is just like having a 13th player in the lobby.
But here's the interesting thing, Woody. If you go to your theater mode, you can see what you're doing, but you can't see if you switch players, it's going to be in third person.
Yeah, but that...
So it's not recording everything. It's almost like it's recording less than what Black Ops did, but it's also lagging less than Black Ops did.
It's weird. Like, of course, I don't know what they do, but my assumption would be that what you know about another player is his location and his direction that he's pointing, and then everything else is rendered locally. Like that's how I would transmit data, because that's the minimal amount of data that you need to send. I'm guessing theater mode just is incomplete in that it doesn't have like a first-person view for other people.
Yeah.
But just a guess. Someone says, what is this whole thing about dashboarding? So let me admit my shame. I I dashboarded, like, before the game came out or anything. I dashboarded 3 times in total. I swear to God that's true. One time, nothing happened at all. It just totally got away with it, whatever. It did what it's supposed to. Another time, it reset all my stats and made me level 1. Because I was actually, like, I was level 25 or so, and it took my character. I got my prestige tokens back. I had bought extra classes, and all of a sudden, it was like I had never loaded the game before, so I lost all my stats. And another time I dashboarded, and I couldn't join a game anymore. Suddenly, like, it just said that, like, there was an error connecting to the Xbox server or something like that, again and again and again. But the fix was to join Onslaught's game. Like, I could join his lobby, and then when he joined the game, he brought us both in there, and after that, it worked fine. So, yes. Oh, someone in the stream is saying he got reset to level 1 because his router turned off. And that's the thing. Like, it happened to me because I was a dirty dashboarder and deserved what I got. Like, I sort of was like, yeah, karma's a bitch. But the same effect could happen with a power outage or router. Go on.
Was this during the WNBA season, or was this during the...
Yeah, it was in the preseason there. It was before the game came out.
Okay.
So
Preseason.
another guy says that his router reset and he lost all his stats. So apparently this is happening to other people. Like, what I did is, I said I dashboard. What I actually did is turn the Xbox off, with your controller. And so I turned my Xbox off, and boom.
I have a gripe about the controllers in Modern Warfare 3, and I haven't noticed this in previous games. So I was marathon sessioning it with my controller, and then my controller ran out of juice. So I grabbed my second controller and tried to turn it on, and it automatically went to the second side. On Xbox, how on the left, from like 9 to 12, that area that was lit up. And then on the second controller, it was like, it was midnight to 3. I couldn't get it to do the 2 other controllers. Like, I couldn't get the second controller to replace the first one without going back to the dashboard. So, you like, I remember playing Black Ops and going, I want to switch controllers or whatever. And you can just turn the controller off, and then you can take the second controller, turn it on, and it will be the first controller because there's no live controllers. But for some reason, Modern Warfare 3, when you want to switch controllers, it doesn't let you do it. You have to dashboard if you want to switch controllers.
Oh, that's new.
And it's
you know what else? Black Ops improved the game chat. I didn't realize it. You go back to Modern Warfare 2, and all of a sudden, it's awful to listen to game chat. It's dreadful. They ruined it.
Dude, it's the same thing on PS3 as Modern Warfare 2.
What I was just talking about?
No, the game chat.
Yeah.
Like on PS3, it's fucking horrible.
They stepped up their game for Black Ops, and now that we take a step backwards, it's yucky.
I think we need to stop, like, even though it's natural to look at Black Ops because it's the previous Call of Duty. I think we have to remember that it's still an Infinity Ward game, so really the previous Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2.
I look at it the other way. This way. I look at it and say, like, Infinity Ward needs to recognize that their games are a sequel to Treyarch, and Treyarch needs to recognize that their games are a sequel to Infinity Ward, and that, you got to be really careful when you take away features or make things suck, like the chat, because everyone's going to be, like, all the people playing this just came from Black Ops. That's where they are.
That's true.
Some of these guys have never even played MW2.
I kind of liked Black Ops better with the weapon damage too. I'm just saying it.
It took me a little while to adjust. Like in Black Ops, if I was near cover, if I was losing a gunfight, backing out of that gunfight was a viable option. In Black Ops, like, you could evade a little bit. In Modern Warfare 3, it seems like first shot wins. If first shot doesn't win, then something weird happened. There's no way to, like, duck out, heal. Oh, and healing is slower.
Healing's very much slower. I was just about to say that. In this game, if like you said, Woody, if someone sees me, I'm automatically dead. That's not a bad thing. That allows for more Rambo mode, but I do kind of miss the Black Ops thing where if I got someone fired at me, I could possibly get away from it,
Mm-hmm.
But the guns kill really fast in this game.
They do.
See, I don't mind that, honestly. Me personally, I don't mind that.
That the guns kill fast?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm
I
okay
don't.
with either way. I know wings. I know it doesn't work for wings, but certain animations are slowed down. Reloading can be slow on some of the guns, like much slower than I'm used to. Healing is so slow. Calling in a UAV is so slow. And throwing a stun is so slow. I feel like a lot of my deaths are because I was unarmed, or like didn't have a chance. Like it takes you and it like messes you. It's
Someone told me that you can't YY, but I don't know why.
You can't.
They changed
It's
YY. They did something there to slow it down. That might have been a modded controller issue. Like a lot of modded controllers work by sending like a double Y, and like for example, the reload cutoff.
Yeah, the jitter mod, the jitter shit. Whatever it's called.
It can like hit YY like super fast and make your reloads extra quick. It can hit YY super fast and it make an M16 like fully auto. Because like if you shoot an M16, double Y, and then shoot it again, you're ready to go. Now a human, that's not really quicker. But if it's programmed into your controller, then all of a sudden, like you can make this the M16 like a fully auto weapon or Type 95 or something. So they took YY and made it stupid slow. But it's also protected us from people who had modded controllers.
Yeah.
I'm trying it right now in the fucking game just to see if it works.
All right. So you guys want to wrap the podcast? Our first ever dual simulcast Twitch TV YouTube episode.
Fucking awesome.
A Kimbo simulcast.
Yeah.
Kimbo
Maybe we should say our
simulcast.
names.
Yeah.
If you just now recently found us from the YouTube homepage, I'm Wings of Redemption. We have Woody's Gamertag, ONLYUSEmeBLADE, and Redneck. We're pretty much part of the gaming community, and this is our podcast.
Very good. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you like the show.
Later, Dater.
All right. What am I thinking? Who knows? Twitch
Modern
TV
Warfare 3?
thing? Hit him with an ad!
Fucking Adam.
Hit him with the
I was going to say, that was probably the